Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA meeting, episode number 72. Fuck around and find out. And if you fuck around for long enough and get to the end of the titular article, you will find out. And joining me, as always,
Nice.
Drunkle and Sinatra. How the fuck are you, boys?
Yo.
I'm
Not
the
too
fuck
shabby,
around part.
sir. And I'm the find out part.
Yeah, boy.
Polly's still
I-
the ant.
Oh, he's still the ampersand. Oh my god.
He's the glue that holds this little family together.
Yes.
I'm
The
okay.
mortar that
I'm okay
makes
with
the
being the
Berlin Wall.
ampersand. I'm the aquatic mammal. That's what I think the A stands for. You see.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, when you say aquatic, and it's like you assume. It says if you describe an animal as aquatic, then it says to me that it spends over half of its life underwater.
Underwater.
Underwater. Yeah.
I don't think that was ever implied.
Well, not like not because if it's in the water, then fucking.
Bonk.
You gonna finish that sentence?
Oh, I got to wait for the notification. Then the British are aquatic creatures because it's always fucking raining here. Yes!
Oh, right off the top. Somebody's taking shots off. Boom! Hey, yo, from Sean Ole. Hope things are going well today. Would you please show my GoFundMe for expenses arisen from my latest cancer? God, that sounds terrible. Ugh. Poor
Sounds like a
bastard.
good band, actually.
Yeah, feel free to pop it up in chat.
My latest cancer.
Nobody wants to listen to a band called My Latest Cancer. That's just...
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That sounds like you're deliberately making bad music. My latest ear pain. Nobody wants that.
No, tell me the
Eating
truth.
pains
You
on
don't
the
want
left
that.
arm.
No,
You're not ever.
Sean Uli, feel free to pop that GoFundMe into chat. I am reading my super chats. No, I don't have super chats. Drunkle's the only sellout here. I'm reading my Streamlabs.
What? I'm the only one who's approved.
Sellout.
Ah, fine.
I'm actually reading my Streamlabs off of a separate computer, so I actually can't link it over. But by all means, because it's GoFundMe, GoFund.me/1FBF1E0. There you go. Go right there. And good luck with the cancer, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You got this, Sean. You got this.
Damn
Third
right.
time,
I mean,
mate. Come on. This is the easiest one.
It's already 3-0. You're fucking undefeated.
Right?
Yeah.
At this
Momentum
point,
is
you
in
just
your
call
favor.
a match.
And the goal
Yeah.
is to always get there early. You know what I mean? And thank you, Bearcock, for the $18.
Oh, are you saying that?
Who's saying that?
You. The goal is to be there early. Is that your words of wisdom?
Early detection.
Save it.
Early detection is the key to treatment that will put it in remission. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Word it that way. Not the goal is to be there early, because
Yeah.
I'll
neither
punch
one
in the
of you
nuts. I'll punch in the
motherfuckers
nuts.
ever show up on time.
Right square in the nuts. Just let it go, man. It's not worth it.
I have showed up on time thrice.
I
In
also.
last year.
Hey, my
2021.
my watch page was up a solid 35 minutes before the stream began.
Okay, Ollie,
Hey,
you
look
get
at
a
that.
point. Drunkle gets one taken away for lying. Fucking dude.
Oh, what? You fucking
Fucking
right.
what,
From,
huh?
from now on, every time I'm on time, I'm tallying it.
Well, on time means in the Discord, not
Yeah,
showing
I
up
was in-
right at 5:30.
That's what on time is. You mean early, sir?
Oh, yeah. See, Polly said early. That's
Early.
that's the goal.
Okay, so anyway, Bearcock,
like
thank you
you
for stop it. Bearcock, thank you for the $18 and the one shot, two shot. How you doing today, Polly? Well, I'm good. I'm good. I could complain, but who'd listen? But you know why I'm extra good?
I would.
There
Yeah,
isn't there isn't one, but two new Streamlabs pop-ups. Yep.
Ooh, doggy.
Ooh.
Yep.
Is it Christmas? Because it feels like Christmas.
Well, you can open your presents at the $13 and $14 amounts for Exploding Doll of Peace and
That's
fix
that
my
one's good.
and fix my keyboard. That's why I chose to name them.
Yeah. I was born on Christmas, but I was meant to be born on New Year's Day. So I was actually early that time, Sinatra, as well.
One time.
One. That's one.
One what?
Tallied up. Nice. Starting there.
Hey yo, invest in
Oh, shit. One of my favorite ones that never gets hit. I love it. I love it. It's Polydubs. I'm that savage. Maybe it's a habit. Chris Palmer, thank you for the $25. Had a bitch of a day. Ready for some good old triple ass to sort me out. Oh, no, that really does say AAA. Sorry, man. So good old AAA to sort me out. I don't know. I just, I'm just going to go ahead and embiggenate the size of this screen.
I mean, triple ass will sort you out as well. If you got the cash, you can get the triple ass.
Well, that depends. Do you mean 3 ladies with 3 gorgeous asses, or do you mean 1 lady with 3 butt cheeks? Because the latter's not so good.
Yeah. Depends how much cash you got.
Wow, yeah. So I'll ask, as I always do about this time, how's the volume? I mean, we know Drunkle's blasting over top of everyone, but how's the music versus the rest of us that count?
For you.
What?
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen. Hello?
Might have just been...
I hear you now.
Well, okay, fine. Like I said, my, look at it, it's jumping up to 3,300 kilobytes per second, now down to a...
Everybody sucks!
You really don't know why. You want to justify.
Ripping out your internet.
Yeah, that too.
Huh?
Holly.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
How are you?
How
Oh
are
my
you,
God,
man?
somebody finally asked. It's a red letter day.
I figured it'd distract you from the internet issues.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, we
God
can't
knows
hear
I
you,
need the
but-
help. It's a pretty good day. I just finished the stream, putting it together moments before we went live. And that's fine. Mostly it wasn't, I had the stories ready yesterday. I had the game ready yesterday. Oh, I've got a fun game today. It's short, but it's good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You got a fun game every week, Polly.
Nah, it's not true.
It is true.
My mic seems loud. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down, even though I know can't trust these volume levels here over here. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Drunkle. Drunkle.
What?
Drunkle.
Oh, God, what? What? Am I in trouble?
Favorite war movie? Go. Has to be a real human war. Star Wars doesn't count.
Bad humans in it.
It has to be an Earthican war. Go.
Oh, God. Does a series count?
He's going to say Band of Brothers.
Yeah, it's Band of Brothers, man.
No,
That
Band
affected
of
me.
Brothers counts. Band of Brothers counts.
Band of Brothers.
Okay. Sinatra.
I gotta think on this one a little bit.
No, give me a different
What?
question.
Black Hawk Down was pretty good.
Ooh, Mogadishu.
Yeah. Mogadishu. That's the only one coming to mind right now.
Well, okay, wait a minute. I'll make it a little bit more difficult for you. Favorite Vietnam War film?
Oh, Apocalypse Now.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? You just went, yeah, me too. Me too. I thought someone else was going to name like Hamburger Hill or Platoon or something like that.
Platoon. Okay, it's Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, Platoon.
See, I've not seen a lot of Vietnam War movies because, you know, we were not really as invested in that war over here as you are over there.
Platoon is fucking hilarious. What are you saving up to be Jewish? What are you, homosexual, Taylor?
Yeah, and it's got Keith David in it. Which... Just Paul, thank you for the $12. Give me that last noir bar, fucker. No, the last noir bar, I privated it because it's rife. Rife, I tell you. Rife to the
fucking mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was rife with difficulties, technical problems. YouTube decided to not cooperate, much like my ISP isn't right now. It was just terrible.
Today I heard my name is Technical Problems.
For the first time?
For the first time, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's been physical problems up until now. Well, so my mum told me.
Saving Private Ryan, Platoon, Starship Troopers. Now, I did say an Earth War, so I guess Duck Dog does get away with that. I probably should have said not fictional, but that's a good goddamn war movie. I'm not gonna lie. Duck Dog's not wrong.
All fictional.
Well,
I
yeah, I
quite
guess.
enjoyed Battle LA, Battle Los Angeles. That was. I mean, that
Aliens.
was fighting aliens as well, but it was. I enjoyed the military movement. You know, checking your corners when you come into a room, working as a team. It was. I enjoyed it. It got a bad rap, but I really enjoyed it.
It was shit. That's why.
Well, it's a shit story, but like the technical angle of it is what I really enjoyed.
But yeah, it got Apocalypse Now and Platoon and Full Metal Jacket are tied. Those are both timeless. I could watch them at any point in time.
Zolglay got a good point. Does Good Morning Vietnam? Does that count?
Yeah,
It's set during a war.
yeah.
So is hold on.
Hold on.
Good Morning Vietnam is set during a war. So that makes
Yeah,
it a
I can't
Vietnam
remember
movie,
which war.
correct?
No.
So
no,
then
no,
we would
no,
have to concede that Die Hard is in fact a Christmas movie.
Oh,
No, because
wow. That's
I'm
where
just
you were
going
going
off
with
of,
that?
Yeah.
Polly's question here, you know, so I'm just asking. I just want clarification. I want the boundaries. I want the guidelines. I'm just testing the water here. Doesn't mean anything.
I ask
Favorite
because
Christmas movie?
say it again. What's that?
Your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus
has a-
Christ! No one's ever asked me that before. You should see the size of my Christmas movies folder. It's massive. My favorite one?
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
I'm
lo-
not really into. I mean,
I
Nightmare Before
like
I
Christmas.
guess.
Fucking Scrooge over there. You fucking Grinch. Let me think. My favorite
All right.
Christmas movie. Jesus Christ.
I don't like
Mine-
Christmas because I age.
Mine's Miracle on 34th Street.
Like, it's up there, man. Like, original 1950s Scrooge is up there as well. Hold on. I have to look in a folder. I can't just randomly say, hold on.
But the point is that Die Hard should be in that folder.
It is.
Yeah, but you
It
didn't
is.
say Die Hard then, did you? You didn't say Die Hard. Sinatra.
I didn't say it was my
Yeah.
favorite. I just said it's a
Hoisted
Christmas
by
movie.
your own petard.
And I hoisted by nothing. I said favorite Christmas movie. I didn't say, hey, Polly, is Die Hard your favorite Christmas movie?
It
This is not a Christmas movie.
it probably would be Miracle on 34th Street, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I totally accept that.
It's not
I don't understand the controversy. To me, it's an uncontroversial point.
Olympus Has Fallen, Die Hard is top 3 Christmas movies. Exactly. Thank you, Blackout. And you
Oh.
guys can absolutely hit up any of our Streamlabs at any point in time.
Oh, Christmas.
Because I think I found my next new Pew Pew.
Pew pew.
Maybe.
A new pew pew.
I haven't gotten a Pew Pew in a long time.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, mate, 34 years.
Oh, Tom O'Leary has a good suggestion. It's not my favorite of all
Nice.
time, but it's a yearly tradition for sure. National Lampoon's Christmas Holiday, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's
great,
good.
great film. Fucking
A
fantastic.
Christmas movie, they put it on for 24 hours here.
Really?
Chevy Chase, mate.
Oh,
Like, he made that
you-
Lampoon.
You know what's a low budget horror, Christmas horror film, but actually works? Krampus. Fuck, it was good. Surprise!
That was not
woo.
bad.
Yeah. Like
There was
they made the whole thing for like 12 million, not really known actors, and there's some
Is that what
actual.
low budget is now? Is it fucking 12 million?
I see your point, but
the 2015 one.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. If you haven't seen 2015 Krampus, but
These
seriously,
are
check
some
it out, man.
known actors and actresses. You got David Koner, whatever his name is, Adam Scott. These are people.
They are
Adam
people.
Scott, I know that name.
They're Earthicans.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Krampus-
Right.
Oh yes,
300
Krampus was very good. Krampus was
Just-
very good.
I've not seen it, although I noticed that was the year that all of Krampus, obviously, you know, Santa Claus is like one of fucking, was it 12 or 7 creatures surrounding Germanic Christmas lore. And then Krampus came out, and all of a sudden everyone knew who Krampus was. Never heard mention of him from anyone else before.
There was a Christmas movie Shelly and I watched. I cannot fucking remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to call her up here. It was like 5 movies in one, and one of them the fucking the elves turned into little zombies. Ah shit.
Was it elves with the Sisterhood of Anti-Christmas that they were trying to create the pint-sized Nazi race?
No, it was not that one.
Okay.
And it had Santa going around beating that shit out of the elves. Miss Claus gets bit. Fuck, it was a good movie.
What?
And there was a
You wouldn't think so, but Sinatra and I had just described actual films. It was, but
there was
are.
another one. it was another one in the same film that this mom and daughter were chased into a church by a Krampus monster. Fuck. What the fuck was the name of that movie? Ah, shit. Okay, I gotta find this.
Ooh,
Zombie.
Patton was a good movie. Good. We're back to war movies. Sean Uli named it. Yeah, Patton was really good.
Does 300 count as a war movie? Because it was more of a battle.
Yeah.
Battle of Thermopylae. It was, but it's historically it's one of my favorite battles because it's their tactics.
And historically accurate, let me tell you.
Oh my god, it was. I was sat there going, "What?"
It was just called A Christmas Horror Story. All right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Polly, you'd like that one if you like Krampus.
Yeah.
They meet a load of Greeks, and the Greeks are like, you're rocking around taking some heads. We want to join you. He's like, how many soldiers you brought? All this. And he's like, all right, well, what's your job? You go, I'm a potter. What's your job? I'm a sculptor. What's your job? I'm a blacksmith. And I'm sat there going, why would you take the blacksmith into battle? He's got better things to be doing.
For your battle.
For your battle. He should be back blacksmithing. Why is he there?
Black God for $1 said, Polly, what the hell did you say? And what's the movie? I don't get that one. Hey, I just want to say I hate CDC. They're recommending the mask and Walmart near me is trying to push it. Kiss my multiracial butt. Anywho's, it's love y'all. Keep up the great job. My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone. Lol. Stay cool. I don't know what Home Alone lol is, but I'll take the $1. Thank you.
Home Alone lol.
The internet version.
Oh, yeah, somebody named Gremlins. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Don't pretend otherwise. It is.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know, because if... no, I suppose you're right.
Frito.
It is integral to the plot, isn't it? Because, like, he's buying the Mogwai as a gift.
Literally for
son,
Christmas on Christmas Eve, yeah. There's Christmas lights everywhere. It takes place during Christmas. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Christmas lights and it taking place at Christmas, but Christmas has got to be integral to the plot in order for it to be a Christmas movie. Now, Die Hard doesn't count because he's coming home from the holidays. He could be coming home at any time. That doesn't matter. Whereas this one, he is buying a gift for Christmas that sets the whole thing off.
Yeah.
It's integral to the plot.
Okay, so here's my thing. You tell him, Steve Dave, for the $1.99 on the dot. Oh, excuse me. What the fuck is this ratio, Chad? Over 100 more viewers than likes on the stream? Question mark, exclamation mark. Do I have to leave Sin's horse head on your goddamn mattress? Just so you lazy bastards get the right idea. Like, share, make the ratio great again. Fuckers.
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 Fuckers. Cypher says Drunkle is there to repair gear. He doesn't have to be on the front lines. But he was on the front lines, Cyphus. That's what I was losing my fucking mind.
See, here's the thing. People get into this thing. It's like, oh, what does it got to be a Christmas movie? If somebody like is driving by in a car and there happens to be a Christmas tree outside of the car when they drive by, okay, and that's it. Not a Christmas movie. Okay, but if people get into saying, oh, well, just because it happens during Christmas, and people are discussing Christmas and who's not going to be here for Christmas, and they're talking about trimming a tree and all this other stuff, motherfucker, it's a Christmas movie. Like, that's Die Hard. That's what makes Die Hard a Christmas movie. Because otherwise, you're setting the standard by which, unless we see the Blessed Virgin Mary in a stable giving birth to the Christ child, well, then it's not a Christmas movie. Is that the standard we're setting?
That's just a nativity scene. You see that every year.
And I like it every year. Why do you hate nativity scenes?
Because my birthday's on Christmas. I hate Christmas in general. I age. Through stress.
I pay for brittle-boned fuck.
And you shouldn't, Caroline, if that cat's ungrateful. Donkey Punch Bandit, thank you for the $5. Did you see there's a massive lawsuit against the CDC and WHO? That's World Health Organization, WHO, on the basis of the way they're pressing the vaccine brakes during the Nuremberg Code. You really brought it home with that, Sinatra. Thank you very much. What the hell?
Zublé says, without it being Christmas, the storyline in Die Hard makes no sense, Drunko. Well, originally, it was written to fall on a Jewish holiday.
But guess what? Still a holiday. It's not bar mitzvah.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make
fucking
it a Jewish
day.
movie, would it?
Yes.
Name 6 Jewish movies.
Schindler's
Sinatra.
Oh God, that counts. Fucker. Ah!
Yeah, I guess you can name any kind of Holocaust
Alright.
movie, can't you? Jesus.
Because
Yeah.
they were integral to the plot.
The-
Ollie.
oh no. Oh, no. I want my channel to stay up. It's small, but I like it. Fuck.
Glorious Bastards.
Uh-huh.
I guess Passion of the Christ.
Ah, I'll allow it.
Prince of Egypt.
Oh yeah. That was a good movie, by the way. Fuck you, Disney. Someone else can make better animated movies than you. In your face, mouse.
The Ten Commandments.
Great movie, by the way. I'm a big fan of the Sword and Sandal films.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof. Come on. And you said 10 Commandments, and the other one starring Charlton Heston was Sword and Sandals, Cecil B. DeMille.
I don't remember.
He plays the titular character. Charlton Heston does.
I don't remember.
Giant Chariot Race.
Huh?
Written by a Civil War general.
You should say it.
Fucking Ben Hur, man. Ben fucking Hur.
And her. Jesus. Oh, and Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, all right.
See, Caramel got it.
I had some qualms. I had some quims about Fiddler on the Roof because that was staged.
Okay, fine.
originally.
Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Oh yeah. It's a filthy pajamas.
Any Adam Sandler movie. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
true.
Mel Brooks. Technically, Spaceballs. I guess is.
All right, Jewish movies. Okay, there we go. I didn't think we were going to go there, but there we are.
Well, we did, and it was a lot easier than I expected it to be.
It was smooth as butter. Seriously, no one's going to hit fucking the 2 new donations that I worked so hard on. Come on, and one of them relates to Jews, tangentially, but still.
Segway.
Yeah. Hold on, I just want to make sure. No, 13 and 14, not 14 and 15. 15 is Trappist Monk Bastards. Yeah, 13 and
I
14.
thought that was 9.
No, Trappist Monk Bastards. No, 9 is Get in the Car.
Ah.
And anyone who likes Get in the Car, you'll like Fix My Keyboard. 14, just saying.
I like-
saying.
My favorite still is the duck. Stop sending me hentai. Stop sending me anime pictures. Oh my god. I'm gonna play some VR later today.
Inspired. Mr. Twisted Frenzy threw $1 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say my favorite Christmas movie is Snatch. And yes, it is a Christmas movie because I watch it every year. A personal Christmas movie, Mr. Twisted Frenzy. I have no problem with that.
Pete Hunt for $3 on the slab said, John McClane writes ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun on one of those bad guys.
Yeah.
Sinatra's right. It's a Christmas movie. Bing,
But if you
bang,
take
bang.
that away, right, it removes nothing from the movie.
Okay, if you take fucking Kris Kringle on A Miracle on 34th Street, it's fucking stupid. Stop it.
Yeah,
Is that the guy on the
he could have been dressed up as fucking Abraham Lincoln on President's Day. Same movie.
I've never seen it.
What?
I've never seen it.
We got to take you down movie lane, man. We really got to.
What are you gonna do to me down movie lane?
Oh, you don't want to know.
It's dark, isn't it? It's the fairy lights is the only illumination.
I pay for brittle-boned fuck.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $3. Ever heard of the Holocaust comedy? I heard it was a gas. Terrible. Terrible. My God, disavow. Disavow. Okay, what was I going to do? Okay, I just wanted to get that up so we were ready to go for that. And we are. And I am going to share the screen. Holy shit, there's some weird shit going on.
Your boy Pat's right. His ex-wife's name was Holly.
Yes, it was.
Come on! Her name could have been Christmas Jones. It wouldn't matter.
What?
Drunkle.
But You know, okay, look. I understand the reference you're making. I get the illusion. But did you have to bring that movie up?
Me?
Passion of the Christ?
No, Christmas Jones. The James Bond film where the Bond girl is named Christmas Jones, only so Bond can fuck her and say, "Oh, I thought Christmas only came once a year."
But was that a Christmas movie?
No.
Then you see my point. Wife's name was Holly.
I don't see it.
He could have also said Christmas came early this year. White? Bust on her face and say looks like it's a white Christmas.
Pearl necklace.
I think Bond is usually going for the entendre, not the outright, "Wow, you sure take it well in the ass, bitch." Like, I mean, that's not very suave.
Hey, you know,
Christmas
sometimes
is
you just gotta
fucked
let
this
them know
year.
they take it well in the ass.
I mean, encouragement is everything here, isn't it?
Exactly.
All right, so is it time for some snooze? Want some snooze?
You're the boss, bud.
All right, snooze it is. Okay, so you guys are looking at the screen. Hold on, let me just bring it over here so these other people can look at the screen.
These aren't people.
No, they are. Hold on. Who is it that said that up there? Devil Fruit Zero says, "I don't have money, Polly!" Exclamation mark, cry emoji face. You don't have to donate if you don't have money. That's fine. No one needs to feel bad about that.
Hey, cutie, want some candy? I'm just kidding. Get
Get in the car. Vladimir Dragonov, thank you for the $9. So in light of recent events, who is worse, EA or Blizzard Activision? Gentlemen, you're gamers. Who's worse, EA or Blizzard Activision?
EA.
I'd say EA, but I mean they're both equally bad, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
no one's forgiven Blizzard for what? You guys don't have phones?
That's true. Holly, what
Yep.
are the new donations? Where are they at? What denomination?
13 to 14. Huh. I'll hit them, god damn it. Okay, yeah, there's that. And display capture.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
Oh, we'll wait.
Hey, you guys fix this
Oh.
for me?
Ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys this for me? And can I get a scoop of chocolate, please?
Oh, so worth it.
Oh my god! Is this guy just got a YouTube channel of him just going around pointing fucking guns at people? Because that is brilliant.
Well, sometimes you just, you need to get action happening, and people are arguing with you. It's get in the car, and they don't want to do it right away, so you get out a gun.
You found a gold mine there, Paul.
You get out.
Keep that one to
You
your
get
chest,
out.
you know.
You don't get out a gun. You get out encouragement.
Yeah.
It's called a persuader. It's fine. All right.
Fair.
According to Dr. Jorge Calabrero, MD, check mark, nearly one
Hey,
in...
read that donation note.
Oh, okay, I will.
Yeah, I just said jog.
I'll do it then! Exclamation mark. He'll do it then.
Took a lot of time to come up with that.
Yeah, I'll bet it did. I can tell by the way that you didn't capitalize or put a apostrophe in all.
100% Sinatra, right there. We can tell. We don't need CSI to come in for that one, mate. It's fucking obvious.
According to Dr. Jorge Calabrero, nearly 1 in 3 men with COVID-19 reported erectile dysfunction, so get vaccinated and mask up to keep it up. And do you see the clever graphic he put together here? I think he might be insinuating something with this. I don't know.
Yeah, getting COVID gives you a big dick.
Yeah, you don't want this tiny little peener that's barely pointed up. You want this big, long, slapping off your thigh schlong. So stay away from the vaccination, apparently.
I gotta
So
tell
you
you, as
can
somebody
walk
who did
around
have
with it.
COVID, it did not affect that at all.
What do you think? Do you think this is real? Because surely we would have heard about that.
No,
Fucking
it's not
ages
real.
ago.
They're just gonna come up with
Blatant
anything to
scare
get you
tactics, isn't
vaccinated.
it? But yeah, hit him in the dick. That's what the wallet and the dick.
And personally,
that's the two things that men care about most.
if I were you, I would be really insulted, Sinatra. Look, in an Italian study, what are they saying? Y'all have red floppy dicks? Is that what? Is that?
Hey, I'm not saying nothing about nothing. And we got those history with the Moors. I don't want to talk about it. But...
Yeah, it was an ugly time. Whew. All right. Anyway, moving along. Bad news. Bacon may disappear from California as pig rules take effect. Did you hear about this?
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Monday, actually. Yeah.
Look at that crispy bacon.
We didn't have this on Monday.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We did.
We
Yes,
absolutely did not.
I was here. I don't think we did.
Yes,
We
did.
had it on Saturday for the Fry Power Hour, which is where I heard of it, which is not
on
Monday.
Monday as well.
And I think you thought you brought it up, but you didn't.
Definitely did.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Okay.
Waiting for the donations to come in. They pop up here before they pop. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom for your bacon and your short hard peen. There you go. Clip that fuck. You bastards. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it.
There you.
Vladimir Dragonoff, thank you for the $1. Oh. Bonk. Bubble. Vladimir Dragonoff, thank you for the $1. Personally, sexually harassing a female employee into committing suicide makes Blizzard worse. That's a pretty solid argument, I gotta say.
Pretty personal as well.
Yeah. And Kenneth, thank you for the $2. As Al Capone said, you can get more with a kind word and a loaded gun than you can with just a kind word. Wise words. Wise.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Sage advice.
You know, do you want to not bet that those two ice cream girls tried fixing that keyboard? You bet they did. They at least gave it a shot.
Shit.
They at least asked what was wrong with it.
Right? They're like, I'll take a look.
Yeah. And while the one was taking a look, the other one was getting a scoop of chocolate for the man. I mean, things happened. Like, it was up until then. They're like, excuse me, I'm a hipster with green hair, and I don't really think I can help. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me get you that ice cream. See, things happen. Okay, anyway, California might face pork shortage. Thanks to a reworked menu and blah blah blah. That makes all the more frustrating for it. Blah blah blah. No, none of this crap. Okay, I'm going to pause that fucker. At the beginning of next year, California will begin enforcing its animal welfare proposition approved overwhelmingly by voters in 2018 that requires more space for breeding pigs, egg-laying chickens, as opposed to those live chicken birthing chickens. Freedom.
I've sent you both proof that we did have this on Monday.
Oh, well. Zed, thank you for the $1. EA only fucks over their customers. Activision Blizzard fucks their customers and employees. Jesus. Let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and bigonate the screen here for those who are, hard of vision. At the beginning of next year, blah, 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 egg-laying chickens and veal calves. National veal and egg producers are optimistic they can meet the new standards, but only 4% of hog operations will now comply with the new rules unless the courts intervene on the state and temporarily allow non-compliant meat sold in California. California will lose all of its pork supply. Much of it comes from Iowa, and pork producers will face much higher costs to regain a key market. Animal welfare organizations are cheering it on because they have nothing else in their vacant little fucking lives. What?
I was laughing.
I was taking a sip of my coffee. God damn it.
Well, you are personally affected.
Hey, watch it.
Bacon, man.
I'm not in California.
With little time left to build new facilities, inseminate sows, and process the offspring in January. This was far more explicit than it needed to be. It's hard to see how the pork industry can adequately supply California, which consumes roughly 15% of all pork products produced in the country. And that's,
wow.
Yeah, they're some pork-eating people. We are very concerned about the potential supply that impacts, therefore, cost increases. And that's right. Those few strips of bacon ain't going to be so cheap no more.
Yeah, that's in California. Fuck them. More reason to leave. But don't go to California and vote for those Texas fucking shitty policies.
Be getting your bacon from Denmark anyway. The Danes just, mate, their bacon is just spot on. Spot on.
I've heard Spanish bacon is what I need to try. I'm not even sure what makes it special.
It does a little banana when you open up the package.
Oh, I would pay extra for that.
Yeah, a little mandolin starts playing. No, wait a minute, that's Sicilian. No, wait a minute, they have mandolins out in Spain, don't they? It's all Mediterranean.
Yeah, well, it's international now, and you get a mandolin wherever you want, mate.
Yeah, you can go on Amazon and buy a mandolin, I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, of course you can.
I mean, it won't be a good one, but it'll be one. It'll be made in China, but whatever.
Let's check.
Better than an eBay mandolin.
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 All I
be
get
my,
is I have
my
the
pod
food
son.
slicer. Oh, there's one. $129. Save $10 with the coupon too.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You know what? Speaking of food and other things, I had a conversation where I was laughed at last night.
Good. You deserve it.
Well,
now
you
and again.
don't
Take
know
you
if
down a notch.
no, hold on. You don't know if I was deserving of being laughed at. Do
Okay, I'm just happy you were ridiculed.
Now, Drunkle, you pride yourself as a cooking kind of guy, a culinary man
Oh, yeah.
of
I
Epicurean
love cooking.
tastes. Do you own or have you ever used a salad spinner?
No.
Motherfucker, serving wet salad.
No.
What about you, Sinatra?
Well,
Yes,
that
and
implies
yes.
that I wash my salad. Why would I wash my? It's already clean.
Well, we have to wash our salad here because we have a bunch of dirty border hoppers who shit in the field. So we have to
Yeah.
wash our salad.
No, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad Sinatra did. Just not on my channel. But yes.
So yeah, I do have a salad spinner for the salad I do sometimes make.
Thank you. I was talking to some people, foreigners, mind you, and they had never heard of a salad spinner. They're like, why would you? Just use a
You gotta
colander.
You got to stop hanging out with those Aussies.
Oh, no, one of them wasn't an Aussie. One was a Frenchman who sounds like a Britishman. And, well, oh, wait a minute, the other one was an Aussie.
I know that guy.
Yeah, Sam.
You just insulted two whole countries.
And then, and
both of them suck.
And the other one actually was an Aussie. The Aussie's the one who says, I just use a colander and just like gravity, I just kind of shake it. And I'm like, now, hold on. You put it in, now, Sinatra, you've used your salad spinner. You wash your lettuce, your spinach, whatever it is, right? You put it in a salad spinner, you give it the 1, 2, 3. And how much water does centrifugal force just make fly off the fucking thing? It works
Like a cup.
It works so well.
I don't like salad soup.
Yeah, thank you. Because then you put in your dressing and all you've done is water down your dressing because there's all this water in the bottom of the bowl. You can only shake it so clean. Why aren't you using the forces of nature? Now, is it centrifugal or centrifugal? I can't remember. But it's one of them.
I like how this is a question about cooking, and yet you're talking about salad, which involves no cooking.
Well, I said, no, I didn't say it was about
Uncle,
cooking. I said culinary matters.
I very heavily question your cooking because you said you count fucking rump roast as a steak and you don't make a salad?
What, with steak? Oh, my fucking rabbit.
Do you? No, if you want a good salad, you have to prepare it. You can't just throw lettuce in a bowl and call it a salad.
Oh, no, you got to have your cherry tomatoes. You got to have your little red onion rings and everything. You got to have some kind of dressing on top of it. Just not vinaigrette. Fucking hate vinaigrette.
See, look at it.
Yeah,
This is it said perfect. Fake Gamer Cat. A salad spinner makes it more dry, so it's not soggy ass dripping wet salad. Yes, that's exactly the thing. You want to wash it to wash off all of the, undocumented migrant shit, and then
Okay. You went straight there. All right,
Well,
fair enough.
according to according to Sinatra, how many recalls have we heard about in recent years, Sinatra, about, oh, well, they're recalling this spinach because it's full of salmonella and all sorts of other things.
1,000.
Yeah, over and over again.
Because Lupe's shit in the fucking field.
Right? And you got Drunkle over here talking about, oh, it's already been washed. And it's like, wait a minute.
It has here.
It doesn't hurt to wash it again. Even if you pick up some shit that has been washed, it doesn't hurt to just, rub it down a little bit more.
All of our illegal immigrants come through a tunnel.
I've got something.
Yeah.
Well, if you hit donation number 13, you'll find out what happens with your immigrants.
Ooh.
Yeah, they get given
Why are you
houses.
eating salads anyway? Are you rabbits or something? No, I just care about my health now.
Actually, I wasn't doing it for a separate salad. I was. Is anyone else stuck buffering? If you are, go ahead and hit that. What, F5? It's I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they can't hear you. They're buffering. They can't hear you.
Oh.
And
Good point.
You know what? Really, I am enjoying salads a lot more now after really starting to like the steakhouse salads. Those motherfuckers are good. So now I'm trying to make them at home.
I've been on tender stem broccoli. I love that shit.
That's good.
I have that shit like fucking 5 times a week, motherfucker. I love tender stem broccoli. Fry it up, boil it, fucking stick it in the oven, mate. It's good either way.
That's the shit. Sticking broccoli, fucking asparagus, all that shit in the fucking oven is the way to go.
Yeah.
You whack on like a red pepper. You got to crush up some garlic on top of that bad boy as well. And if I'm cooking something with garlic butter, then I'll just use oil to cook it. But otherwise, I'll stick a couple of dinosaurs on top of that shit as well, mate.
Yeah, no
garlic
shit.
butter, fucking tender stem broccoli. Oh my god, I just gave myself a semi.
Well, I wasn't actually making a salad. I was washing up a little bok choy for a little bit of traditional Japanese stir fry that I was doing last night. Alamo, thank you for the $1. I come back to discussion of tossing salad. Nice. Anyway, chat, we're so very close to 50%. Just make it happen, fuckers. Just make it happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, let's move on to the next story. Bargain bin. Osama bin Laden's brother selling.
Wish?
What?
I was gonna say, is this the one from Wish?
No.
That's Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Do you think that they might sell Osama bin Laden's water-sogging corpse from the bottom of the ocean on Wish? I can see it.
Supposedly waterlogged.
Yeah, I don't even think it's in the ocean, to be honest. So he could sell his live body once he's found.
Wow. Okay, bargain bin. No one's going to appreciate this pun. I thought that was great.
Yeah. That's all right.
You, Drunkle, of all people, you should appreciate that.
That's
all
true.
right.
Drunkle, you should.
Jesus. Osama bin Laden's brother selling his crumbling Bel Air mansion for $28 million after laying abandoned since 9/11. See, what this guy did is wisely get the fuck out of town. Get the fuck out of Dodge, as it were. Because it's like, oh my God, this guy that we've been secretly funding to blow up things all over the world and declare America the great Satan, and I'm living in Bel Air in a $28 million mansion. I better get the fuck out of here with the millions of dollars that I've been siphoning off of the fucking Saudi people while I complain that foreign colonists are taking all of our fucking oil from us, when in reality, we're just pimping our own people right into the fucking sand that we grind them into on a daily basis with our fucking Sharia law.
Wouldn't buying
There it
that
is.
mansion, wouldn't that count as like treachery? Because you're funding.
Well, it would suck that it would go to him, but anything to get that scumbag fuck out of there. You know, the billion fucking Saudi princes, because they've all got fucking 4 wives and a billion fucking kids, and they all own a fucking piece of every little fucking oil reserve in Saudi Arabia, where you stab a fucking straw into the ground and sweet crude comes spouting out. You lucky fucking bastards.
I read the other day, Osama bin Laden is one of 50 children.
Yeah.
From his father.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a weird fucking regime they got running over there, man. It's, you know. I mean, and like, just think about the name. It's the House of Saud. So we're going to call it Saudi Arabia. I mean, Britain isn't called Windsoria.
In certain circles.
Okay, anyway. Osama bin Laden.
There is a place called Windsor, though.
No, that's true.
Legoland's there.
Ibrahim bin Laden. Oh, man, these fucking people. Brought a property worth $2 million in 1983 when he lived with his former wife, just one of them, Christine Hatour Sine. Really? That's where you went to? Uh-huh.
Christine.
Yeah, getting all those...
Yeah. With Christine.
Right, getting all those traditional Islamic women. And their daughter is Sibia.
And their son, Scooter.
Right. Yeah. The couple employed full-time groundkeepers, household help, chauffeurs, and private security, and the 2 Rolls Royces and a Lamborghini in the garage. Ibrahim, the scumbag bastard that he was on holiday when the September 11th attacks took place, and he decided not to return to the U.S., fearing the notoriety of his last name, you know, would bring him a little bit of trouble.
I think the US decided you not to return to the US there, Ibrahim.
In 2010, rumors were rife that it was being used as a location to shoot pornos. Good. I hope Mia Khalifa was being fucked in the ass there. The luxury home has now fallen into a state of neglect and disrepair and is selling for $28 million, covering more than 2 acres of Bel Air's poshest pocket of real estate. It was built in 1931 and has 7 bedrooms and a Mediterranean-style villa. During the 1960s, it was owned by famous Hollywood actor Arthur Freed and renovated by John Elgin Wolfe in the 1970s. Yeah, so, fuck this guy in his fucking house. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying... No, I'll leave that alone.
I think all porn should be shot there from now on.
Yeah. It should be the porn
Call it
home.
the porn manor.
Yeah.
Or the porn hub. Oh,
You get all the studios to pitch in.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, man. I mean, us three could go in on it.
Yeah, I'll drop $50 on that.
Yeah, well. Streamnabs.com/Sinatra says.
And your house is ugly, by the way, and fucking hire some tree trimmers. These dead leaves are supposed to be taken care of. You get a guy to shimmy up there with a machete and take this shit down. No kidding,
Exactly what he
disrepair.
said.
Been there for like a decade and a half. I mean, I don't mean to defend the guy, but I'm kind of defending the guy.
What?
Lawn's quite short, though, isn't it? So he has had a gardener in.
Yeah, we don't know how recent his picture is, and if the lawn's been taken care of, how come he doesn't have a tree shimmier?
A shimmier?
Sure.
A shimmier?
Is that like, that's like a
is that
salad
the guy
spinner?
or the thing you use to get up the tree?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they put inside Mia Khalifa.
Nice. Okay, so moving on. Generac recalls portable generators after 7 finger amputations.
Ooh,
What?
one person?
No.
Same person, or
no,
7
no,
fingers?
no. Yeah, no, different people. No, you're a little late with that one, Sinatra.
I pay
I
for
know.
your food.
You brittle bone fuck. C. Thomas, thank you for the $3. What do you expect from people from that region of the world? Britain wouldn't have had the House of Saud rise to power, but no. Britain and France were too busy butt-fucking dividing up the Ottoman territory to see things in the long term. Well, answer for yourself, drunkle.
Oh, let it go.
Okay,
Is that-
I guess we
Is that
will.
your answer?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna.
What were you doing at the time?
We were an
Things
ocean
are the same.
away.
No, let it go. Fucking
Question, Mr. Twister Frenzy for $1. Question, is it legal to make and sell your own ammunition in the U.S., or does it depend on the state you're in? As far as I know, it's legal.
Make, totally 100% fucking legal. Sell? Nah, that's state to state.
Yeah.
It is.
Make, yes.
Yeah.
I know I've bought ammo that people have made at like gun shows and shit, so
Sure. Remanufactured ammo. Nothing wrong with that. I shoot almost exclusively remanufactured ammo by my own hand.
you have to teach me how to do this shit.
I've been pressuring you for the longest time. I'd be happy to. You know why? Because we can make content out of it.
Ooh, I like content.
Yeah.
But speaking of liking content, there'll be nothing creepypasta up this week. It's my mom's birthday, so I've been hanging out with her.
Hold on.
happy birthday, Mama Sanoot.
Happy birthday, Mama Sanoot. Hold on, I'm just checking the time. 52. I'm going to go back and clip that. Ooh, I like content. I want that.
I do. I'm a content making motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
He
yeah,
is,
yeah.
it's true.
Okay, so look, this fucking thing's taking off fingers, yo. And so if you bought one of these portable generators for whatever your homemade hydro op or whatever the fuck it is you're doing at Ace Hardware, Amazon, Costco, or Home Depot, look out. It'll take your fucking finger off, man. And they recalled the generators this week, advising customers to stop using them immediately. The unlocked handle can pinch fingers against the generator's frame when it's moved and make your finger removed. The Wichita, Wisconsin-based company has received 8 reports of injuries related to the generators. And yeah, that'll take your fucking finger off. So, be careful. 7 of the injuries resulted in finger amputations at one end of the finger being crushed, according to the CPSC. That's the
Oh, no.
Central Processing Safety Council.
Okay,
That's my guess. I don't know.
it's fine. I'll go with it.
Do you like that?
That's good.
Okay. Who wants to see something really cool and impressive? You want to see something really
Hey!
cool?
Is someone's
Yeah.
finger getting crushed?
No, it's not, but it's
Oh.
pretty fucking sweet, though. You ready for this? Watch this. Deep impact, bizarre green meteor falls to Earth with massive explosion in Turkey, sparking speculation that Turkey deserved it. Okay, you ready? Okay, watch.
Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Look at that, and damn!
Out of fucking way, Cloud!
Yeah,
God.
I just want to do that one over again. See, because you know what I imagined when I saw this? Okay, call me strange, because it said green meteor, right? I was thinking back to 1978 Richard Donner Superman film. Remember when his little pod from Krypton is coming down?
Yeah.
You guys have
No.
never seen 78 Superman?
Nope.
You've never seen Christopher Reeves, the original Richard Donner film?
No, yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, no, but Sinatra has it.
He
Yeah,
has.
With Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. The genius Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. Miss Tessmacher, the whole thing.
He's
Still no.
seen it.
Fuck.
That Cloud looks like a puppy rolling over.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you tilt your head, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you hear both of our microphones get distant as our heads are turning? But no, anyway, so you're driving through fucking Kansas, right outside Smallville, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. I'm just making sure you're still here. Is this thing
I
on?
didn't realize you were waiting for. Okay, right.
Oh. And then and all they see in the movie is like, oh, poof in the sky. Oh shit, I think something landed. No, you're gonna see some shit like this. You're gonna see like, oh fuck, God's angry and motherfucking wrath.
Yeah, and like remember that fucking meteor in Russia as well? Like when that struck, that blew out windows for fucking miles around. Are you telling me that people fucking Superman came in on his little pod and landed in someone's farm and everyone's just like, strange light in the sky tonight, and not like, oh god, my face is full of broken glass. It's just unrealistic, isn't it, Polly?
Yeah, it is. It is. But Cameo Cammy says Molly O'Cammy says
Cammy.
yeah, right. Says Superman may not be Russian, but I didn't want him to be Turkish either. Well, let me tell you something about Turkey. Turkey may be a nest of vipers when it comes to national security issues and intelligence fuckery. But the truth is, they're not a bunch of Arabs. They don't speak Arabic, and they have their own culture and tradition. And you know why? It's an Islamic state today because the Muslims invaded there. That's why. So if you got a problem with stolen land, and you're carrying on with some we was Kang shit, I don't want to hear you complain about anything until you start complaining about Egypt being stolen land. Think about it.
And Superman was a white guy, so we would have heard about that if he landed in Turkey. You know, just a random white kid growing up in Turkey with two Turkish parents who own a farm. Like, everyone's going, there's something untoward going on there, you know. They get investigated for human trafficking. Which technically it was, even the fucking Kents, you know. Illegally harboring an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, but that was different.
Was it, though?
Yeah, sure it was.
Just because he was one of yours, mate.
One of yours who?
Yeah.
He landed in Britain. Be like, get the fuck out. Actually, no, we wouldn't. We would
Don't even do that to. You guys don't even do that with people who land on your shore in boats.
And besides,
they
y'all
come through the tunnel.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. You guys got Captain Britain. Brian Braddock, he's a great fucking character. It's
And
not
Union Jack.
Human Jack?
Union Jack.
Oh, Union Jack. I'm like, Human Jack. That's a terrible superhero name.
Oh, we've also got the upcoming Marvel What If Captain Carter.
I'm so down for that.
Yeah, man.
I just love me some Peggy Carter in a big way, you know. I mean,
Why not?
Oh, well, yeah, what's not to like, right? Okay, so moving on over here. Rare sight of two super carriers dock in San Diego with their decks packed with aircraft. Look at that.
Wow.
What do we mean when we say power projection? That's what
That
we
is
fucking
like
mean.
an overhead shot of a can of whoop ass.
Yeah. That's a, fuck around and find out the picture. You know, it's
Jesus.
I mean, seriously, holy fuck, look at that shit.
In landing on, have you seen pilots land on those things? It is so fucking intricate, man. It is incredible. Like they got to come down and there's a rope, and there's like a hook along the bottom of the plane, and they've got to get the rope in the hook under their plane because it is too short an area for the plane to actually slow down. They got to be spot on with it. And for me, it'd be brown trousers time. You know, I'd be like, do you know what? I'll just live in the air from now on. I'm never landing. It's awesome.
I personally think that
this is awesome.
I personally think that this picture was meant for China. It's like, how you doing with your aircraft carriers, China? The 3 of them that you have, none of which you built. The engine you had to import. One of them that's in permanent dry dock. The other one that's in a constant state of repair, even though you put it to sea, even though it's not seaworthy, and have to bring it back immediately. They can't actually launch aircraft. Yeah, how's that going over there for you? Oh yeah, by the way, here, take a look at this picture. Yeah, you want what was it you wanted to do with Taiwan again?
Incredible.
You can say a lot in diplomatic circles with just one photograph.
A picture is really worth 1,000 words. And one of those 1,000 is shit kicker.
No, I don't want to do that. Oh, you know what? It's drunkle time. Let's talk about Stargazy pie, shall we? The Foods of England Project. This is a website I found.
No, this isn't even food.
You're right. It's an Epicurean delight. And someone might ask, are those fish heads sticking out of there? Yes. Yes, they are.
Herring, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that great? And the question is, but what's wrong with it?
It's got whole fish in it. Well, I don't want to eat the head.
You don't eat the head.
Well, why include the head?
Well, now that is an excellent question. And the reason why is, you know, fish head stew and so forth. The head contains all sorts of tasty and wonderful fish oils, right?
And eyes. It contains eyes.
It also contains eyes. But the head contains all of those wonderful wonderfulnesses, and you don't want to put it in the actual pie. So you leave it sticking out of the top in this angled form. So as it's baking and it heats up, the fish oils drizzle down into the goodness of the pie, the part you eat, and then you get all the wonderful fish oils from the head, but you don't have to eat the head. You see what I'm saying?
So what else is in the pie then? Because it ain't just like whole fish and pastry.
No, it isn't. It's a small silverfish, such as herrings, baked into a short crust pie. Their heads poking through the upper crust. Has been, hold on, we got a donation coming in that's not wanting to come in. There it is. It's for Sinatra, so fuck him.
Oh. The boat people is a British version of the fence hopper. Thank you, Blackout.
I don't know what it is with Streamlabs fucking up lately. It'll bring up one of their default stupid donation things that nobody wants to use, and it'll be on the screen for like 2 seconds before the real one comes through. You ever notice that?
Yeah, because you allow them to use a GIF.
You said what and who now?
You can disallow that?
You can turn it off. Yeah, I turned it off ages ago.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me how to do that later.
Yeah, you're going to have to tell me as well. I'm interested. I didn't know about this.
Don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
No one said you had to, but it'd be nice if you did.
You both said I have to.
We meant in the colloquial, it would be nice if you did kind of way.
Well.
Okay, so anyway. Food of England by Dorothy Hartley in 1954 suggests that a whole range of stargazy products, see, they're looking up at the sky. Yay.
Stargaze. Okay, all right.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
Illusions of grandeur.
Yeah. It's a pie made of plicards with their heads peeping out through the crust, hence the name stargazing. The captain fears that his approved...
What's a plicard?
Pilchard? Whatever.
Pilchard?
Pilchard? Let's go with that. Plicard?
Okay.
Let's go.
Good reading, Sinatra.
Placard, the
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, Star Trek guy.
Now, what I actually went and...
He's a stargazer.
I went looking into this. The dish is famously prepared at the ship inns in Mousehole. No one wants to live in Mousehole, but it's a place nonetheless.
Awesome.
The ship's inn at Mousehole on the 23rd of December, known as Tom Bawcock Eve. Supposedly in the memory of a fisherman who saved the life of the village from starvation by braving a fearsome winter storm to bring home a bumper catch, but is possibly based on a much older pagan tradition. Fuck you, that's not true.
I really like the on the diagram on the left, like the fish bandolier.
Yeah.
I can picture someone wearing that around their shoulder as they fire like a fish-based Gatling gun.
I actually appreciated this thing, this graph, this indicator of what's happening, because each fish is snuggled in its so it's like fish in a blanket, Sinatra, that are then put into bandolier form and then put in and around the pie with a separate crust on top of it. And then you cut, as it were, like pizza, making sure to get 2 fish heads in every triangle. And that's Stargazy pie.
That's Stargazy pie.
Yeah, that's Stargazy pie. Now, do you
What's
think
the rest of the filling?
pie?
It was just pie. It is literally, it's just fish and pastry.
Well, yeah.
But you eat around the fish.
Well, but it gives you the equal flavor of potted plicards.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, when you put it like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that
Sign
there's,
me up.
I don't know what's normally in a meat pie.
Meat.
Well, there you go, fish meat.
Fish heads, mate. It's fish heads and tails.
Yeah.
Fish
And the
heads,
fins.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads.
I actually looked this up, the Stargazy pit pie, whatever, the ship house and mod hole, whatever.
Oh my god. Right.
Okay, so I looked it up, and there's the ship's inn and mouse hole, and here's the wonderful.
No, those are just ships.
No, it's the ship's inn with.
Oh, right, okay, I see it.
Right, in mouse
Ship
hole.
inn.
Right, and I'm like, oh, cool, you're doing it, huh? And it's like, sorry, our kitchen is closed, and there will be no food service.
Oh,
Bastards. So you can go there and drink to your heart's content in mouse hole, but yeah, no Stargazy pie for you.
No, well, it's unfortunate, isn't it? You need
Yeah.
something like fish to soak up the beer.
Yeah. But it doesn't stop there, because the Foods of England project, every traditional dish, every traditional receipt.
Original.
What did I say?
Traditional.
Yeah, but I also said
I'm worried by this. It says traditional dish, and it's not going to be traditional in the way that we know, is it? Or even in the way that I know. It's going to be like, oh, bum old pasty.
according to Bryce, it's pronounced moose hall. Moose hall.
Mouse hole.
Whatever. Okay, garbage.
Oh, good. Well, we call it rubbish.
Edible entrails, especially fowls. Still, seriously, anybody gets a bonus point for the game that can tell me where that song's from. Ravenfire, thank you for the $11. Greetings from Australia, Polly Sanute, and the bloody winging pommy bastard lol.
bloody winging, whinging.
I think
Palmy.
maybe whinging.
Oh yeah, whinging, not winging.
Yeah.
Yeah, whinging palm. I know what the palm thing means. I actually know that. I have Aussie friends.
I don't understand it.
After a pomegranate, because they're bright red, because apparently when English people go down there to Australia because they're not used to the bright sun, after 3 days you can spot any Englishman because they're all as bright as a pomegranate, hence the name palm. It's derisive. It's not a compliment. It's like you fuck.
No.
Yeah, you fucking palm is like, well, fill in the blank. It's not nice. Okay, so garbage poultry.
Good. You shouldn't be nice to English people.
Okay, so what you do is you take fair garbage, chicken heads, livers, geysers, and wash them clean. Now, translated into modern English, that's take good quality innards, chicken heads, feet, livers, and gullets, and wash them clean. Put them in a clean pot. Add fresh beef broth, ground pepper, cinnamon, cloves, mace, parsley, and sage chopped small. And then take bread, soak it in the broth, force it through a strainer, and add it back to the broth and let it boil well. Add powdered juice, vinegar, ginger. Okay, hold on. Add powdered ginger, verjuice, salt, and saffron, and serve it. Now, y'all call that what?
Garbage.
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 Yeah. So there's garbage, traditional cooking, and you can either use the hen or the cock.
Oh yeah. Fill your boots.
Yeah. So there you go. Every week we'll be returning to the foods of England and asking Drunkle to explain what the fuck.
I am mildly disgusted.
Oh, it was Travis Gardner for $3. Said still have the golf club. Have it in the truck. Remember a couple of weeks ago, Travis Gardner ordered a camera I think it was eBay, and they sent him a golf club instead. Well, he's still got it.
Look at that.
Thank you for the update, Travis.
Well, no, there's a question. Molly Okami. Well, okay, Divine Petulant doesn't want us to return to the foods of England, but I respect the motherlands of our co-host here. Then I want him to, no, seriously, the British have an undeserved reputation for really weird cooking and bad, tasteless cooking, and we are going to prove them otherwise using the Foods of England project.
Look, no, there's some bad food over there.
Well, we're going to find out otherwise. I mean, come on, listen. Garbage and Stargazy pie.
Oh,
First week, 2 delicious dishes everybody wants to make. Come on, this is winning. This is winning.
oh no, man! I just feel as though you're taking the piss. Yeah, you know.
No.
I
No.
I feel as though you are. I feel as though you are.
No, I'm sorry you feel that way, because that's not even close to being the way you
Yes,
know. No.
I think it is though. I think it is.
No. Do you think I would go find a website dedicated to English cooking just to make fun of you?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So they named all the Molly Okami. Where is she? Where is she? Okay, so she's talking about
She had her.
is she out there. Anyway, so she names off all the things, gizzards and hearts and so on and so forth. What offal are you willing to eat? Organ meat.
I have heart. I love heart.
Heart is actually really good and underrated. I'm with you there.
Lamb heart's banging, mate. You have that with mushrooms and onions. Stick some stock in there as well and cook it low and slow. Season that bad boy. Go in every half an hour. Turn it over. Fucking lovely. Problem is, you got a big danger of if you overcook it, it just shrivels up. So you want it to be meaty and you want it to soak up all that fucking juice. And then, I mean, it's so fucking filling as well. And then slice that bad boy up, serve it up with as much as you can fucking handle. Lovely. And liver is also very good.
Liver and heart. Okay. What about you
All at
there?
the same time.
What about you there, Sinatra? You a liver and onions man?
I like heart's fine though.
That's cool. I didn't know anyone, because I've said venison heart. If you ever have the chance, run towards it. It is fucking fantastic. It's about the size of a small apple, like a small doe's heart. Oh my God, is it fucking delicious. All you need to do, pan fry it up, all jokes aside, little garlic butter, touch of salt, touch of pepper. You're winning. You're winning.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Winning.
Yeah. I will not, there's only 2 things that I will not eat from an animal. 2 things that are on the list. Okay? Brains and balls. That's it.
Yep.
I'll have a ball.
No, I don't want testicles.
It's just like, don't make you gay or anything. It's food.
No, it's just the thought of it. I'm not, no.
I don't think of it. Just wash it down.
Okay, what about the brains? You willing to eat brains?
I'd go for brain, yeah.
Chilled monkey brains?
No, probably want them warm.
Remember in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when they were eating chilled monkey brains?
Yep.
I do.
They even served them in the monkey's head. Like, why hasn't that film been canceled? I mean, that's ripe to be canceled. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah,
Is this thing on?
I don't think so. No.
I'm not a big. I wouldn't eat brains.
Yeah, I just don't want to go near it. Okay, hold on. Where were
I'd
we?
eat brains, but
Osama
I'd
bin
eat
Laden.
people, man. Like, it's meat. It's good.
What do you mean? Shadow Claw will Polly eat butt. I've had rump roast, haven't we all? That's cow ass.
Travis Gardner just started my new job. Spent the day repairing Samsung ice makers. They're trash. Well, there you go. Thank you.
But do they take fingers off? That's the question.
Ah, yeah.
That is the question.
Is the real question.
Okay, bizarre green meteor. Fuck you, China picture. What should we do next? I don't know. Well, let's just go with this one. Okay, the bubble home.
Oh God. It's like a fucking hemorrhoid. Several hemorrhoids.
A cluster of multicolored hemorrhoids? That's weird.
Yeah. What's a collective noun for hemorrhoids? A suffering.
Just said it.
Hemorrhoid?
Hemorrhoids.
Suffering of hemorrhoids.
You don't say I have a hemorrhoids. You say I have a hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoids
So
is the plural.
collective noun.
Oh.
Not the plural, the collective noun. Like a
Yeah.
parliament of owls, a suffering of hemorrhoids, a fleece of lawyers.
Thank you, Alamo Golf Citizen, for posting our links in chat. Oh, always appreciated. Still waiting for someone to hit that $13. Well, someone can hit the 500 and, make yourself a fucking legend. But, the $13 is the new one is what I'm getting at. So anyway, the Bubble Home, $1.5 million for this fucking eyesore monstrosity. Would you like to see the inside? You kind of want to see the inside, don't you? Don't
Yeah,
you?
a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
full of blood.
You know what it's actually full of? Round things. Everything is fucking round.
I
So-
hate it.
So there it is from different angles, different sizes. Looks like you got the side of it's a bouncy castle.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Look at this. It's got like one of them spiral iris opening things. Like I think this is the escape pod for when James Bond comes after you. The Bond villain can jump in this and take off. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh,
As a Bond villain.
that's the
headquarters.
hangover room. See, you wake up, you got a banging headache because you drank too much the night before. And you're like, oh, I just got to go and fucking sit down somewhere. But everywhere's too bright. It's all right. You can just shut the iris of the hangover room. Squint no more.
See, everything is round. Are you noticing that? There isn't a single. There's nothing angular. So here we go.
Chairs are square. The stools are square.
Oh yeah, those are kind of square. But they're
the tiles,
they're
fucking floor tiles.
no, hold on. They're arranged in a circle though. You see that?
Yeah.
Floor tiles.
But they are arranged inside of a round room.
Well, all right. Then which can you be like, but the Earth is round, so it's arranged on a round Earth. Everything's round, and everything evolves into crabs.
The Earth isn't round. It's an oblong spheroid. Get your shit straight.
Fucking mum's an oblong spheroid. Who eats Stargazer pie?
Look at this. I kind of like the tunnel. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like one of those tunnels of fun at the state fair. That are turning.
I like
and
that,
yeah. They're fun.
They're like the ones you get at an aquarium. You walk through and you can just look up and see all the fish.
Tap on the glass, piss them off.
Yeah.
I pay for
You brittle-boned. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. The Samsung Ice Maker's the expensive French door fridge can be fixed for free. You call Samsung. But you have to flash the BIOS and the main control to the new firmware.
I'll be right back.
See, well done, Travis Gardner. You chased him away.
He's off to fix his fridge door.
Yeah, he's just going to update the
And he's got
firmware
the-
and probably get some
Yeah.
ice out of it.
Take your fridge to BIOS.
Okay, hold on. So here we go. The roundness continues. Look at this. See this?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Round fireplace in the center of the room.
Fucking picture frames. Chest of drawers. Television.
Drunkle, I can't help but feel you're missing the point of the garishness of this entire place.
Oh, it's garish. Don't get me wrong, it's garish. The
I-
fireplace is pretty cool.
I've seen fireplaces like this before. They're like hovering in the center of the room. Okay, beyond being inefficient, just go fuck yourself.
Well, I don't. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's clearly in the way of the television.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's about it. I like an open fireplace. That's pretty cool. That's classy.
Do you notice at the fridge here in the background how far the fuck off it is from the kitchen over here?
How it's a rectangle? No,
Motherfuck-
that's not the kitchen. How is that the kitchen?
This is the kitchen.
That's the chest of drawers, mate.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen over 7 chests of drawers in my life. I think I could recognize an 8th.
Okay, so there's the entertainment room.
Hangover room.
If it's a hangover room, you don't want these extra steps in there. And I love how they put the pillows down there and it's all blue. This is just a massive eyesore, this whole fucking place. Look at the colors. Why is there a lizard on the wall? All sorts of weird
Real
shit
lizard.
happening.
They're pillows there. That's for the kids. They all sit there. And you watch a movie. And you got like the parents are sat in the back jerking each other off.
Is that what's happening?
Gotta be. It's gotta be a sex place, hasn't it? I mean, fucking hell.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that pod that we saw from the outside, I thought there was an escape room, was actually just the entertainment room, and that's not an iris? It's
Yeah.
just a really disgusting window?
It could be an iris, though.
Fuck this place.
I mean, it's disgusting. Don't get me wrong, but it could be an iris. Oh, the spiral staircase. Now we're getting round.
Boo. Boo.
What? Why? Why did you boo?
Now we're getting. You know what you did.
I don't.
Okay, well, frosted glass for your little sunroom.
Yeah.
They've never read any of these books.
Of course they haven't. What was that? 1916? We're in 2000s, mate.
Yeah, well, it's the Battle of Somme, so it just,
Yeah, well, it's happened, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They like the rugby, you see. The rugby.
Yeah, there's only one rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Well, there's a couple.
yeah, hold on. There's a shot of the kitchen. Oh, look. I would use the fireplace chimney as a fucking fireman's pole, wouldn't you?
Oh, God, you're going to burn your fucking balls off going down that.
Well, you don't turn the fireplace on. You just, this is my... At least they have a little safety thing for the kids to not run up there and tumble to their fiery death.
Yeah, well, it's because they're like all fucking holding marshmallows and chocolate up against the pipe until they melt. That's what I'd do.
There's a picture of a kitchen in here somewhere.
Yeah, like marshmallows.
Ba-bing. Freedom. Thank you, Black Dragon, for the $1. The current champion of bad cooking is Modern China. Tinned dried black scorpion and the rotten excuse for food that is century eggs. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, don't take that
100-year eggs. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Don't take that shit no more, man. Anytime someone brings up British cooking, you say, "Have you been to Modern China?" Yeah. There's the kitchen.
Well, going there's fine. It's leaving is the problem.
See, there's too much roundness. I don't like. And what's the point in this center island? And look, it's got like doors in it that are also round. I just fuck this place.
They refer to that as a breakfast bar.
I refer to that as
fucking
horseshit.
It is horseshit. It's a horseshit table.
There's
got an actual bar there. Now we're talking.
Yeah, with these shitty little stools. Like, why did you even bother putting this back on this stool? This isn't doing nothing.
No.
Oh, look, a study
Your round office.
with a big old lazy Susan on it.
That's kind of cool.
It's not, though.
I don't mind it.
And the husband can work on this computer over here, and the wife can work on this computer over here, and they'll never have to look at each other and realize how much money they wasted on this hellhole. Oh.
Yeah, why are you sharing an office?
Now, this I don't quite...
See, that's an iris window. It's open on this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you need the stairs for Granny to get down into the extremely small tub?
How you better turn that shower on?
You think that's a shower head?
It is a shower. What else is it going to be?
I don't know.
Just like the end of a watering can embedded in the wall.
Have you seen the outside of this house? They're willing to listen again. 1.5 fucking million for this monstrosity.
Yeah, well, they've rounded it up.
Did you need a COVID update? They got one for you.
Does it involve erectile dysfunction?
Well, yes, but only if you're Italian. Okay. 11 dead as van transporting migrants loses control and flips in horror crash.
See? Through the tunnel. Wait, migrants? Doesn't that suggest they were leaving the country?
Well, that's what the breaking news at the bottom of the dailystar.uk says.
I won't listen to the Daily Star, mate.
Real life Mogwai, who prefers to be in the jungle among...
Oh, that's the dude from Gremlins.
Yeah, I know. Real life Mogwai, who prefers to be in the jungle, who can't speak. Video unavailable. Now, show me that picture. Oh, hello.
Oh, my God.
Yes. A picture can say 1,000 words, Sin.
You got to give this guy credit. That is a very low hairline.
It says this is Ellie, 21, with his loving mother. Not grandfather, as I first thought. Mother.
Jesus
I cannot say anything.
Yeah, we're just going to leave all the commentary alone. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, look at this picture. Look at the Mogwai.
He's happy.
Like, are you sure that's not CGI?
I don't know, man.
The Daily Star apparently doesn't care about cancellation because this whole thing could get you canceled. He prefers he prefers to be among the animals, eats grass, and can't speak. Jesus Christ.
That's the bare necessity, isn't it?
All right. So anyway, back to England. Queen's hilarious response when American tourists failed to recognize her at Balmoral. Her Majesty's former protection officer has revealed what unfolded when a group of American tourists failed to recognize the Queen herself, even asking, "Why do you look so German?"
Yeah, well, what's the fucking crown for? What's it, the fucking Queen? Why are you holding a big golden stick?
Look, she laughs.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
The Queen is spending her summer in her favorite holiday home, Balmoral Castle, the sprawling estate nestled in the Scottish Highlands.
It's just Balmoral. In
Balmoral, each year she travels on an annual holiday in which she enjoys a low-profile lifestyle with picnics, dog walks, and hosting the rest of the family and other German good time funs. It turns out that the effort to slip under the radar once worked so well that a group of American tourists exploring the grounds of Balmoral failed to recognize her when she came across them. And she went up to them and said, "Hey, peasants." Her former, blah, blah, blah. Someone failed to recognize the Queen. Look, she's smiling. God, isn't she like 107? She's like keeping it up, man. How old is she?
She getting it.
Andachrome.
What'd you say?
It's an andachrome.
Andachrome?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the shit that the fucking famous people drink to stay young.
Oh.
Like,
Well, she's 95 years old.
This is a 95-year-old woman. Wow. She's keeping it together.
That's amazing what the taxpayers' money can do for you.
Holy fuck. I'm impressed.
If you think that's true, you should check out the people who live off of American taxpayer money.
Yeah.
Perfect teeth as well, just saying.
Yeah, but she's German. She's not British, so, that's the difference.
But I mean, at this point, she's German in the way that Sinatra's Italian.
Yokato says Liz will never die. That's Her Majesty Liz to you?
Yeah.
Her Royal Majesty, if you prefer.
Yeah. Curtsy, you prick.
Yeah, unless you're a failed actress bar whore, in which case, curtsying is just too much for you. Oh my God, I can't curtsy. Fucking bitch.
Why do you keep calling me a failed actress bar whore?
I'm talking about Meghan Markle and you goddamn
it's
well know
accurate,
it.
but you ain't got to call it out like that.
I shouldn't know what a duchess's tits look like. Okay, I know what Meghan Markle's tits look like because she Instagrammed them out because she's a failed actress bar whore who was just desperate for attention. Oh my God, look, pardon my tits, here they are, man.
You shouldn't know what a duchess's tits look like. You're living in a time when you do know what a duchess's tits look like. 100 years ago, they'd be begging for that. They'd all be wondering, fucking putting your two kids to bed. Daddy, what do the duchess's tits look like? And you've got to make something up on the spot.
Is that what you went to bed asking your parents about? What does the Duchess's tits look like? How long is
to make it up?
How long is the Duke's schlong? Things like that. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Street named after residents votes for something more equitable in Missouri City. More equitable.
Okay.
What was it called? What was the street called?
Black Boy Street.
Nope. It was called Confederate Avenue.
Ah.
Confederate Drive, excuse me. A name.
Okay.
So they wanted to replace it with a name that's more equitable and inclusive. And then one of the residents said, it's almost like being a black man, capital B, living on a street that really degrades you, says Daryl Gilbo. It's almost... What?
It's an all right move.
Yeah, it's almost like you live on a street with General Lee himself. So I thank you for voting like you did. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
He moved there. He chose to live there.
Daryl's wife, Rhoda, was the person responsible for getting over 70% of her neighbors to agree with the name change. Can you imagine what Rhoda said when she showed up at your door? Are you a horrible fucking bigot that we're going to ostracize from this community, or would you like to sign this little form here?
I am horribly disappointed in Meghan Markle's tits.
All right, now I have to look.
Like, because you see that, like, there's a bikini photo, and you go, oh, yeah, okay, all right. And then you see it topless, and you're like, oh.
Wow. But I'm saying...
I was better off just imagining Dutch's tits. Like, no, you're right. I agree with you now, Polly. I wish I didn't know.
No, you shouldn't know what a Duchess's tits look like.
Yep, I agree now completely. Yeah. Bikini photo, you think she's got some titties, and you look at the picture, and it's no titties.
No titties.
Yeah.
Royal privilege.
You know, no, it's good. There's those. You never seen girls with them gel patty pack things that they stuff inside their things to give them the
all
oomph?
too often.
Yeah.
Chicken fillets, they call them.
Yeah, yes, right. The chicken fillets. Mm-hmm. Not fillet at all, but fillet. Okay. Jaguar, not Jaguar. How do y'all say it?
Yeah, I don't want to get.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta tell us.
No, yeah, you said it. Yeah. Jaguar.
Hold on. Why is this thing not doing the thing? It's supposed to be doing the thing. Why is it not doing the thing?
You know who has some actual titties, though? Kat Dennings.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude. Whoa. Have you seen the fappening pictures of her? Oh my god, woman. It's fucking mesmerizing.
She was the main two reasons to watch WandaVision, you know?
Was she in WandaVision?
She was.
Wow.
I liked WandaVision.
Half of it was.
Yeah, Kat Dennings is something fucking else, man. Okay, Jaguar at Florida Zoo injures man who climbed barrier and taunted the animal. What? Now, I've heard about these things before about jaguars, lions, or whatever, snatching some motherfuckers too close to the fence. This guy jumps the fence and starts poking the jaguar, being like, you do something? Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And it fucking attacks him. And it's the zoo officials' plan to not pursue criminal charges against the man. I say charge him. Fuck him. You fucking moron. Trespassing into a dangerous animal's territory. Look at him. Does he look like he wants you coming around? Much less poking him. Calling him a jaguar. He doesn't want that. Moving along. German court sets date for trial for a former Nazi guard, aged 100.
Wow.
Yeah, Germany never forgets.
They haven't taken their time.
Yeah, hold on. See, what is going... The motherfuck.
You gotta get those papers in order, haven't you?
What am I missing here? What is the fucking thing to make the fucking thing get bigger without the fucking hotkey? There we go. Okay.
Which one's the guy?
He's the guy third from the left.
Yeah, guilty. Yeah, you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This actually is a stock image. This is the Getty Brigade. A German court has set a trial for a 100-year-old man who's charged with 1,518 counts of accessory to murder on allegations he served at... Yeah. Served as a Nazi SS guard at the concentration camp on the outskirts of Berlin during World War II. A spokeswoman for whatever state court said Monday that the trial will begin early in October. The suspect has alleged to have worked at the Slachenheichen camp between 1942 and 1945 as an enlisted member of the Nazi Party's paramilitary wing. Authorities say that at his advanced age, the suspect is considered fit enough to stand trial, and hopefully we prosecute him before he dies.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, there's no statute of limitations when it comes to fucking war crimes, is there? Like,
especially 3,500 fucking murders.
Yeah, that is I mean, and they got to go through every single one of them.
Yep. Come on, stop it, you. Thank you, Zed, for the $1. Getty Gestapo. Yeah. What's the point now? Just do them in. It's Germany. They're looking to prove a point.
It's not just for him, is it? But the family of the victims, and of course you can't. You still got to set this precedent as well. Like you can't let them get away with it. It was horrific things that happened, and just because he's old, Like, if he was like, oh, he's age 100 and he went out and murdered 7 people, you'd still want him to fucking go to trial. You still want him to get locked up for it. This is no different, just because it happened a long time ago.
Well, this is probably the most informative line of the whole story. Look at this. Sachsenhausen was liberated in 1945 April by the Soviets, who turned it into a brutal camp of their own. Nice.
Yeah, recycle.
Nice. Thank you, Soviets. You fucks. Fuck.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Just at any point, fuck the commies. It's a good thing to say. Okay, moving along.
Yeah.
Authorities. Man continued ice cream break-in spree on Tether. So let me give you the short version of events. This man who did these things, okay?
Is it man?
Yeah,
Man.
it is a man, yes. Actually.
No,
yeah.
okay. Right.
No,
not a man, but man.
But man, yes, exactly, that kind of man.
Not but man.
Now, so this guy has been released from prison on his own recognizance, right? But he's got one of those ankle bracelets that's a GPS tracker. So he decides to break into a series of ice cream stores, okay? And how did they catch him? Well, they caught him because a detective checked Harris's tether and found it, put him at the place of the ice cream shops at the time of their break-ins.
Yeah. They just went in and scooped him up.
That was good. What? That was funny to me.
I don't feel as though you're being sarcastic.
No, not at all. They caught him ice cold.
Right.
What?
I'll be right back.
God damn.
What? So anyway, fine. Nobody finds that funny. I find that funny that a guy with a GPS tracker on him, who's early released from prison, decides to break into a series of ice cream shops to do what? Steal the maple walnut? Get the little bits of cash that are there?
Funny, but it's not knee slapper funny.
Okay, well,
I mean,
maybe
he had an ankle bracelet and he got caught because of his ankle bracelet. It's not funny. He's just an idiot.
Well, that's what we're laughing at, his idiocy. Okay,
No, that is funny then.
Okay, so here's this woman who's 58 years old, right? Okay. She gets
He was working for Pelosi. Sorry. Go on.
Right. Okay, so she gets a knock on the door. Okay.
Yeah.
She says,
Someone's waiting for you.
she said, she calls out, "Who is it?" And then people open fire. 75 shots come through the door, including five that hit her.
Wow.
Yeah. What did you do?
They missed 70 shots?
Yeah. Somebody just unloaded. And what's the point in this story? Anyone with information should call this number. They have no idea who did it.
Have they checked the GPS tracking on
An ice
who
cream
was
thief?
outside the door at the time?
Yeah. Maybe the ice cream bandit was the one who was just like blasting away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A live round and ammunition and a spent shell casing were also located on the ground by a nearby vehicle. The vehicle was stolen, but the suspects had fired by the time police arrived at the scene. So they stole a vehicle, roll up to this 58-year-old woman's house, and they're like, knock, knock. And they're like,
Hey,
who?
can you guys fix this for me?
An ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys fix this for me? And can I get a scoop of chocolate, please?
And he orders a scoop as well. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, as long as you're there. JK49, thank you for the $14. Was it this guy? It might have been. But a guy at a 9mm, they're showing Getty 22s. Yeah, this is a file image bullets. Yes.
Isn't there an ammo shortage? That's just irresponsible.
Yes.
Blasting that many time and missing your target 70 of the 75 times you fired,
Yeah,
including
get
one
more
live
range.
round on the ground. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's go on to a man
Yeah.
story. Tuxedo groom accused of shooting two in wedding night dispute during traffic jam.
Good God.
Oh, I guess. Pleased.
Yeah, it doesn't.
This is groom, not man. Groom.
Yeah, this is groom man. So,
Yeah.
in La Pace, Louisiana, a groom still wearing his tuxedo allegedly shot two people after an argument with his new bride and male friend while stuck in traffic. The groom and driver, Devin Jose Jones, 30, of Alexandria, La, is accused of chasing the friend on foot. This was his friend he shot?
He fucked his fucking bride, didn't he? That's what happened. All the way to the wedding, he's in his tuxedo. The bride's fucking sat next to him, and he's like, "Now sit in the back." Jamal's sitting in the front because he's my best man, and he's like, "Hell yeah!" And then the bride's like, "Ah, look, I want to start this marriage with honesty and no secrets." I sucked his dick, and he's like, "Motherfucker, what?"
So
and then it all kicks off.
So they get stuck in traffic. During the traffic jam, an argument between the newlyweds and the friend who was in the back seat, that's Jamal, escalated, resulting in
Jamal's in the back seat. Okay.
Right, resulting in the passenger fleeing from the vehicle. Both the groom and the driver were involved in a foot chase down the street, and he's shooting at him, and he actually caught him in the leg. He fired so many shots, a stray bullet also went through the rear windshield of another vehicle, striking an uninvolved motorist in the head.
In the what?
Yeah, in the hand.
Hand. Excuse me, not hand. As he and his two children, ages 14 and 16, were returning to his Lafayette home after landing at Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport.
Louis Armstrong's got an airport named after him. Awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Cool.
Jones is also accused of pursuing his bride, who fled the car and found refuge in an ambulance she flagged down. Holy fuck, this guy went full ballistic, no pun intended. It's like, I'm fucking killing everybody. Everyone's dying. And now your story, Drunkle, while humorously intended, might actually be the case.
I mean, Ken Batter in the chat has got it right, saying he took a gun to his wedding.
Well, there's nothing odd with that.
That's the real story here.
I mean, think about, hold on now. So he's got his best friend Jamal and his wife, right? And they're driving, they get stuck in traffic, an argument ensues, and he ends up chasing Jamal, shooting him in the leg, shooting an uninvolved person because he doesn't know how to fucking aim. The wife is like, oh my God, he's going to come back and kill me. She runs and flags down an ambulance and gets inside. This sounds like something Farr should do an animatic of.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the guy from your donation notifications. He's like, will you marry me? She's like, no. And he pulls out a gun and goes, will you marry me?
You're getting the car. Holy fuck. I hadn't read that story. I was just like, tuxedoed groom running down the street blasting away was funny enough. But when you read the story, it just gets weird.
It's about time crime had a bit of class again,
Right? This is just... But it wasn't a capital offense. See what I did there? Capital, classy. You see? You got, yeah. Okay, look. Stamford woman gets Guinness Book of World Record for largest mouth gape.
Oh. How'd she find that out?
Yeah.
We know how she found that out.
She was practicing with her gape gloves and thought, hey, wait a minute.
Oh, God, gape gloves. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's totally a thing. I didn't make that up. Gape gloves are real. Okay, moving along. Calls for money from Pokies levy to exclusively fund services for problem gamblers.
I'm thrown off by. I thought this was going to be about non-binary genders or some shit. Looking at the photo, but it's nothing to do with it, is it?
No. And this required some translation. Apparently, Pokies are scratch and win tickets, and the levy they're referring to is an old-timey way of saying. I get it, a levy, a tax. So calls for taxes on scratch and win tickets to exclusively fund services for problem gamblers. Now, this person here said that they unfortunately started their addiction to scratch and win tickets when they were 16. Wait, you're not 14? You're not 14? Because you look 14.
Well, then, no, that's the non-binary uniform, man. I mean, because Frankie Atkinson here is, you can see, wearing a rainbow flag badge right there. So this is something I've been saying for a long time. Non-binaries are going like, no, I'm completely unique. I'm such an individual. I don't even have a gender. Yet they all look like this.
Right.
Why do you have ligature marks around your wrists?
I want to say self-harm.
Frankie Atkinson developed an unhealthy relationship with Pokies earlier in her life. She first fed money into an electronic gambling machine when she was 16.
Where does pokey come from?
I don't know. Fucking Aussies, man.
Oh, okay, right. This is on Australia. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's an Australian story.
I don't know. Best guess is
You poke at the ticket to scratch it? I don't know.
You don't poke. You
Scratch. It's a scratch
Yeah.
card.
I don't know. I'm guessing. I got nothing, man.
Yeah,
Aussies in
I
chat.
can't
Why
tell.
pokies?
I used to like these. I don't like them anymore. Fucking.
Pokies or scratch and win?
Keno man now. Travis Gardner threw $3 to Streamlabs saying, I thought Lacey Green would have the largest mouth gape, but still smash. Yeah, a begrudging smash, but smash
Yeah,
nonetheless.
there's a
Thank you
reason
very
hate
much,
fucks
Travis
are a
Gardner.
thing, man. Don't feel embarrassed.
True, it's true.
So anyway, gambling machine. Miss Atkinson's best friend didn't treat her very well. It made me quite introverted. It got me into drinking. It got me into debt. A lot of debt. It really did take over. So
The debt I can understand, but not the drinking. Like,
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
got money for beer, you're gonna spend it on pokies.
yeah. Now see why I brought up the story is because I read it through. So you got the shaved head, you got the trans thing, you're looking like you're a 14-year-old non-binary or whatever, right? And shockingly, against all expectations, she blames the pokey tickets for making her introverted, getting her into drinking and debt. Not any kind of self-agency, your own decision to go ahead with what you're doing. Not any aspects of like agency in terms of I need to go to Gamblers Anonymous, which is absolutely a thing that, it is. I'm not saying there aren't people that have gambling difficulties and you need to seek help for it, but you didn't. Instead, you blamed society and your friend for making fun of you. Why am I not surprised that the introverted, non-binary trans person went this way?
Well, that is
I
the
know
state.
personally is in GA.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they're like, "Hey, you want to go out?" I always go, "Yeah, we can go to like Subway. We go to a bar. I'm just gonna play Keno."
That is the state of mind of people of this ilk, should we say, though? People doing bad thing with thing, ban the thing.
See what I'm saying? Like that's what, and it's like, and the solution is always bigger and larger government bureaucracy. Because, we need to levy more taxes upon the scratch and win tickets to help fund people like me. There are all sorts of already existing charitable groups to help you out with this situation, which is very real, but you seem more interested in doing the compo face. And I'm a victim.
But yeah, rather be a victim than take responsibility.
Yes. Freedom. Ravenfire, thank you for the $1. Pokies is what they call is short for poker machines or slot machines. Gotcha. You're poking the coins in. They're not scratch win tickets at all. Okay, I stand corrected. Gotcha.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, no, actually, thank you, Ravenfire. That was actually very informative. For once, nobody was telling you to go to Mumsnet or calling you names or anything, Drunkle. It was helpful.
It's a donation to you.
Well, I'm just saying in general. But people have donated to me to insult you before. It's happened a bunch. Okay, look. COVID quarantined breacher fined for escaping from Perth hotel using bedroom sheets. You brilliant man. Look at this. Look at him go. Huh?
That's just stuff of fairy tale.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's not good because it's kind of dumb. He ultimately ended up getting fined for breaking quarantine. But come on, he did the thing. Look, he did the thing. This usually only happens in movies. This guy really wanted the fuck out. You know?
I'm impressed with the thread count of those sheets. A quality hotel.
Yeah, and I love how it's got like the little official seal of the constabulary or whatever the fuck, you know? It's like, here's the evidence of his crime. This man climbed down from the, the fifth story. Like ground floor, here's where the...
Are they not suspicious though? They're like, hello, room service. Yeah, can I have 7 bed sheets, please?
Yeah. And then he calls down later. I ripped one of the sheets. Can I have a couple more? He got Travis Miles, our hero of the day, 39, has been fined $4,500 for pleading guilty to fleeing from a quarantine
Wow.
only hours after he had arrived in Perth from a flight from Brisbane, or Brisbane, if you will.
Oh, when you want a beer, you got to get a beer.
Well, just, he had just arrived and they're like, no, we got to lock you up in a hotel and you're not allowed out for 2 weeks. And he's like, you know what? I got sheets and towels and fuck y'all.
I'm only here for a week. What the fuck, guys?
Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate the, this is very American of him, what he did here. I can appreciate it.
Spocky Cat, 2 P's and 1 O, for $1. Saying, "I'll make it up to you, drunk old mum's net." No, he's in no way making it up to me. And Travis Gardner threw $1 just then, saying, "I wish we could stop pretending that non-binary is a thing. I have a 39-year-old woman friend that says she is, and I'm like, you're a fucking adult. You gave birth. You're a woman." 100% there, Travis Gardner. And then they lump themselves in with the trans folk who have done the genuine transitioning, just so they can feel oppressed when people say, "Hey, this is just the new emo."
Now, our friend Gilcado, who just got out of 2 weeks of COVID isolation, I had to, when I was looking up stories last night and came across this one, Far sent me this one. I had to send him this. And he's like, "You're going to use that tomorrow on AAA, right?" Yeah, because I just spent 2 weeks in fucking quarantine. And I'll be goddamned if, this guy escapes. He couldn't handle a couple hours and I handled 2 weeks. They don't even allow him to cook when they're in quarantine. Because if you turn on the fan or whatever, like above the stove whilst you're cooking, the particulates of you standing there might get up into the system and filter out and infect the world.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So 3 times a day or whatever the fuck you're having to order in, all jokes aside. Seriously. And he needed an Ethernet cable. Like for one of his computers, because he has multiple laptops there, and he can't leave the room. Like he's literally isolated and quarantined, etc., sequestered, right? So he needs an Ethernet cable to do some things that he was doing just so he could hook up one of his fucking computers. So he calls Uber Eats and orders an Ethernet cable.
Tier for $1 said, "Tens mom just for drunkle."
Oh,
Just kidding. Mom's net.
And Ravenfire threw $3 saying, "Winging again, I see." Here you go. Thank you, Ravenfire. Wing just got an H in it.
Does it?
Does it? I think I'm thinking of wine.
Wine.
Yeah, $3 is $3. Thank you, Ravenfire.
Yeah, Fake Gamer Cat's right. All science has gone out the window when it comes to COVID. Well, it hasn't. It hasn't. The term science is being thrown around all over the fucking place. Science as you mean it? Yeah. What the fuck does it got to do with anything? Policymakers, for the sake of political points, are claiming things. Well, we none of these science deniers. Like, oh, fuck off. What's it based on? Show me your fucking falsified and replicated studies that demonstrate whatever bullshit it is you're saying.
It's just yet another way to polarize people so they don't see what's really going on with their leadership.
Looking over here. Blokes, barbecues, bonfires, beers, bonding, and bullshit. The 6 Bs helping to improve men's health in the bush.
I like it.
Excellent.
This is just a great headline. Well done.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. No need to read further or have any problems.
Oh, yeah. No, Polly, men aren't allowed to enjoy things.
And look at this. Like, it's kind of funny off to the side. Just like, look, it's like, helping improving men's health, and they're referring to mental health, right? Look at this. Lifeline, Kids Helpline, Men's Line Australia, Suicide Callback Service, Beyond Blue, Headspace, and Q Life. Look, there's help available, guys. Seriously. Don't...
God, Suicide Callback Service. What if they never call back? Fuck.
I'm just saying there's help to be had if you're in a bad headspace, man. But if you're in a bad headspace, and a call isn't, you're not in the need of immediacy, don't forget, blokes, barbecue, bonfires, beers, bonding, and bullshit are all pretty awesome for your mental health. They really are.
I do remember Peach Bailey, this was a couple of years ago though, so things might have changed, but she rang around all the places she could find in, good old Australia, and looking for a shelter for men. And they simply didn't. Well, I mean, there were places where men could go, but they always came with a compulsory anger management class.
Really?
Yes.
That's fucking insulting. That's like a woman's shelter having a compulsory de-bitchifying course.
Which I also should. I mean, let's not say no to that one right away.
It's like... Jesus.
Compulsory Midol as soon as you walk in.
Well,
Hey, cutie. Want some candy? I'm just kidding. Get in the car.
Thank you, Looney Lane, for the $9. The Australian government has gone insane over the past year, from what I've seen. Yeah, from what I've read. Now, obviously, I'm at a distance, but from what I've read, fucking crazy town, man. It's not good. It's not good. Thank you, Looney Laney.
Oh, got Kyverdam in the chat is thinking out Sean Uli's GoFundMe.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Kiva Dam.
Yeah.
Thank you
Well done,
very
Kiva
much.
Dam.
Yeah, no, by all means, donate. Third time up to bat. And the man's he's batting 1,000 so far, so by all means, yeah.
I pay for
You brittle-boned fuck. Travis Gardner for the $3. Can I get a link to the 6B article? Oh, fuck yeah, why not? Copy. And move over here.
Sextuple B.
There you go. Link in the chat for anybody who wants the 6Bs. And somebody said, aren't you missing one of the Bs? And it's like Molly Okami says, broads. Maybe half the reason these men are out here needing bonding is because of, you understand what see, drunk will get what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Ain't no anger management sessions going on here.
Yeah. They're maybe that's part of what they're trying to, get away from. Perhaps get some.
Building. Let's just get together. Let's do some fucking woodwork.
Yeah.
Make some shit.
Well, somebody said that they 2 Bs are missing. Darren Root says that 2 Bs are missing. No, bongs do not count. But maybe they should. I don't know.
Building. Come on. Let's all whittle a boat out of a single piece of wood. Have a couple of brewskis.
Yeah.
Chat about life.
Yeah. Men bond over building.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And
nothing manlier than constructing something, Polly.
Yes. 100%.
Making something with your hands.
Oh, this is a great one. This is a great one. Western Australia Center fined over missing children.
Well, they were clearly buried, weren't they?
Wait a minute.
Has anyone checked the sand?
Kids like digging holes. Just put your hand in there, just kind of fluff it around.
No, hold on.
Got a little space right there. There's no excuse for not checking the sand.
A child care center in Perth South has been ordered to pay 20 grand in penalties and costs after 4 young children climbed through a fence and were found on the verge of a 4-lane highway.
Wow.
90% of my problems come from broads. True that, Trav.
They just wanted to get out, didn't they? Wow.
Yep. So I don't know. I'm just saying, Sinatra, you drop off your kids at a daycare and you find out that they were located later on the highway. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's like they found a poster of Raquel Welch on the wall at nap time. Checked under it, there was a tunnel led all the way out.
Oh, yes, here we go. Popular Neutrogena sunscreen recalled over cancer-causing chemical.
Oh, no! No, that was the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
This is irony. Everyone misuses that word.
Job.
Everyone
Oh,
says
wait, I have a thing for this.
People call things irony that are actually just coincidence. No, this is irony.
The use of words expressing something other than their literal intention. Now that is irony.
CFR on Lavazza, I have questions, right? I love divine petulance. You had one job. What? So we got a bunch of Aussies in chat. What's the saying that y'all were told as kids? It's sun slap slosh. What is it?
What?
Okay,
3
so,
S's.
whatever. Someone will remind me because they'll know what I'm talking about. I was told about this by Gilcado and Farr that as kids it was always put your sunscreen on, and so kids would remember. Oh, so Sinatra, right? You, what did they tell you when you were a kid? Stop, drop, roll, right?
Yep.
Right. See, it's one of those things. It's like, what's stop,
Well, that
drop, roll?
stops you from getting skin cancer?
It's, cynic is, it's slip, slop, slap. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That's the Aussie version of stop, drop, roll. They don't care if you catch fire, but, yeah.
I thought this was pertaining to
Slip, slap, slop. There you go.
fucking sunblock.
Holy shit, we got a
Slap,
lot of
slop.
Australians in chat. This is great.
Yeah, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Probably stop chatting shit
Okay,
about Australia.
so- Is everyone ready for the titular article?
Yes.
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 Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fuck. It's just, I couldn't hear nothing there. All right, fuck around and find out, right?
Double negative.
Boy attacked by
Oh.
otter while floating in Big Hole River. That's right.
Oh no.
Fuck around and find out.
Is that the otter in question? That doesn't look real.
No, that's the otter.
It looks like a model of an otter.
No, that's an
It's
otter.
not Getty Otter.
Yeah. It's a
What did he do to piss it off?
A 12-year-old boy was injured by an otter while floating in the Big Hole River west of Divide. And Friday, I'm assuming that's Butte, Montana. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
Divide,
these are streams, pal.
The
Divide,
kid was
Montana.
chatting shit about Jessica Alba.
Yeah, yeah. It's, Jessica Alba's not that hot. Wait, what? Oh, chunks are missing out of them. It's
Slip,
you know,
slap, slop.
Yeah. Eva Green, she's past her fucking prime. Chunks are missing, fingers are gone. Yeah, that's right. Two boys were floating on inner tubes half a mile upstream from the powerhouse fishing station when they observed several otters downstream. The boys reportedly tried to keep their distance from the otters, but you got a little bit too close to where they called home and they didn't like it. And you fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I need to pull up pictures of otters killing alligators? Because that's a thing. You want to see it?
Can you? Yeah, no, yeah, I do.
Yes, I'm very
Do
interested.
they like team up or is it a one-on-one?
No,
thing?
it's one-on-one. They're mean bastards, man.
Otter v alligator. It's a celebrity death match.
Just make sure safe search is on. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's all times. Like, look. Otters.
Oh, look, he's doing the master lock.
Look at this. Fuck.
Oh,
Fucking saved.
fairness.
Fucking saved. Oh, yeah, I'm opening that. Fucking look at him go. Hell yeah.
Alligator opens his mouth. The
Yeah,
otter's lot him getting
Look
in
at
there,
look,
mate.
look at him. Look at him. Yeah, fuck you.
That's a win. That's a win right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've earned that. You've earned that.
Yeah. They just munch away. Fuck. Brave. Look at this woman. She fucked around and found out. Oh, no, that was an
What, with an
alligator
otter?
that did that. Never mind.
Like, she went in like, oh, that alligator's attacking that poor little otter. The
Look at
otter's
this.
like, bitch, I got this.
It's not all furry cuteness. You screw,
No, it's really not, is it?
You screw around and some bad things will happen to you.
Because you think alligator, you think, oh, stay away, right? You think otter, you're like, otter. But it turns out otters are the ones you should be worried about here.
All right, then.
Thank you for your confirmation, motorcycle.
I mean, seriously, this is the fucking greatest picture
Mate,
ever.
That is an amazing photo, that is, mate. Like,
I love it so much.
streamline, he knows what he wants and he ain't afraid to get it, you know?
Man, he is down for the fucking game. Look at this.
Jeez. That's like the equivalent of, like, you see a video of someone, they're fucking around with someone, and then someone else just comes in and does, like, a fucking flying double kick on them. Straight into their chest. Boom! Like, this otter's that guy, you know? Boom! What did you say about my mum?
That's right. This is some old West shit. Would you call my horse? And he's in there. It's
New respect for otters, man. Whole new respect.
yep. We're not just cute cigar holding whiskey drinking guys. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ain't even wearing a suit.
So, who's down for a game? Who wants a game?
Yes.
Not even a leotard. Even a wrestler would wear a leotard, not an otter. Straight up naked, mate. Get in there.
So I need to...
Like the Olympiads of old.
The Olympiads. You know, there's a word I don't hear very much. Olympiad. Have you heard that much about Tokyo?
Every 4 years or so, yeah.
Really? I've never... I super athlete, trans hero. That's what I've heard describing the athletes of this Olympics. I haven't heard Olympiad.
Trans hero.
Yeah, there's plenty of trans heroes in this year's Olympics.
Well, there was that weightlifting one, failed to qualify.
Well, you know, I've
Not
heard some,
qualify, but,
I've heard some
failed
people
every
read
attempt.
some things into that Big Trans came and paid her off so to prove that she could compete on equal playing and lose the, what was it, the jerk and yank competition? What was it called?
You think they'd be very good at that, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, Sinatra, what's it called?
The
The
what?
deadlift?
Well, yeah, the weightlifting competition they do. It's called the jerk and yank, isn't it?
I don't know. I assume so.
Well, in any case, let's get the game ready. Where is it?
Right?
Clean and jerk? Is that it? Oh, that didn't sound right. I thought it had like a snatch and rub or something like that. I can't remember.
So are they picking it up to their waist, or are they going from waist to over the head?
I don't know. I didn't watch the competition. I just heard that this person had been paid off by Big Trans to throw the competition.
Mm. Well, Big Trans ain't where that trail ends, buddy. It goes all the way to the top. And of course, we all know the top is Big Turtle.
Wow.
Because the earth is
Paying off
upon a
everything.
turtle's back? Is that what the...
No, that's just
Oh.
now the Turtle lobby's in charge. Yeah, if it Big Pharma's right up there, no, Big Turtle's bigger. They're the ones in charge of Big Pharma. They're the ones pulling the strings. Oh, you think the buck stops with the president? Well, the buck does stop with the president, mate, but the power does not stop with the president. It goes higher. It goes all the way to the turtles.
Did you see the one Olympiad twerk in protest?
No, I don't like twerking, and I'm not a fan of protests.
Yeah, one athlete did it. They were had the camera on her, and she was as an act of protest. She both hands on the knees, bent over, and twerked.
Well, that'll get your purpose across.
I don't think it
I
will.
suppose you have like a tramp stamp of Extinction Rebellion or whatever it fucking was she was twerking for.
All right, so
I don't know.
Hey, cutie.
Oh,
Want some
nice.
candy? I'm just kidding. Get in the car.
Thank you. You tell them, see. Oh shit, Streamlabs, you fucking piece of junk with your shitty UI. Okay, hold on. You tell them, Steve Dave. Thank you for the $9. Hey, baby, you want a quote? Kiss unquote from a drunk otter. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Get in the car. Speaking of fucking around, get on the like button right fucking now, chat. Don't fuck around, and you'll find out like they did. Like and share, fuckers. There you go.
Can you boys talk about American stuff for a couple of minutes while I go to the bathroom?
What about the game?
I mean, I'm coming back.
Fine. Okay, Sinatra, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, look. This is the wallpaper on my this background wallpaper, right? This is Kevin Costner playing Wyatt Earp from the 1995 film Wyatt Earp. And you know, he's got his cigar and he's got his revolver and he's pushing open the barn door and he's about to step out and lay out some cold justice with warm lead. Now, let me ask you something. At a time before reasonable quality photography, at a time when you could just move to another town and change your name and just everyone just kind of had to accept you are who you said you were, as long as you had money, would you murder somebody who had pissed you off knowing that you could get away with it?
Absolutely.
Would you? Would you be that guy?
Yes.
See, I find it hard to say that I wouldn't as well. I was thinking about that watching, because I've been watching Deadwood, right? Which if you haven't seen the HBO series Deadwood, it's totally worth watching. It's fucking awesome. And I'm thinking about it. It's like, there's like one character who's just, you know, every time someone pisses him off, he just pulls out his fucking sharpened gut knife and cuts a throat because, you know, fuck you. And then goes over to the Chinatown side of town and throws the body into the pig pen and no more body.
It makes sense to me.
But then it's like, seriously, have you ever read wanted posters from that time? There's some shitty drawing of the person and it'll say, he combs his hair to the right, wears a dark suit, and walks with a noticeable linty gait. Like, you know, like that's the detail of the description. I mean, fuck, you could get away with murder easily at that time.
Yeah.
Just ride off to
Yeah.
the next territory and you're done. And I'm not talking about shooting someone for looking at you funny or calling your horse a nag. I'm talking about somebody stealing from you or fucking your woman. Like, you could just shoot him and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss the olden days. felt like it was more fun back then.
Yeah, I mean, the lack of penicillin sucked, to be sure. But other than that, I mean, free and open range, am I right?
People were just hardier.
No shit, they were hardier. Have you ever talked to people that worked on a farm, grew up on a farm, anything like that?
No.
Any military people? Do you know?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, hardy people, right? They're up at like 6 a.m. making their bed out there, fixing fence posts and doing what they need to do, and they're working all day long. Most of the people I know complain that, like, oh my God, I'm tired. My mouse hand from clicking this button trying to level up.
My brother gets up at like 3:30 every day and goes to work.
Is he former military or is he just hardy?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it makes me think I should have went into the Marines or something. Learned a little bit of fucking discipline.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that. You're happy. See, people call me lazy. I say that I have a leisure-oriented lifestyle.
I wish.
You don't have a leisure-oriented lifestyle? Is it the kids that ruined
Hell
it?
no. Yeah.
Is it really?
The kids ruined everything good. And they break everything I love. They're not listening.
I have a feeling that was meant for someone other than us and chat.
Yeah, they're not listening to me. They have their stupid iPad things.
Ah.
But yeah, no,
they don't listen to you anyway, do they?
People go, well, you just sit at a computer. Well, I put in the work. I do a lot of work on here. I go to the gym. I take the kids out. Always try to do something like that, and I work on the houses. Being lazy for me is a very slippery slope.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I'm not going to go to the gym today. And next thing I know, it's like, oh, I slept all day.
Oh, sweet. Chaos Eva's in chat, and she says, a time when talk was cheap and life was cheaper. Nice. Nice.
Not a big fan of waking up at 6 a.m. That's what I do every day. Still wake up at 6.
Well, see, and that's interesting. Gamer Valine saying this. You know, I'm not a fan of waking up at 6 a.m. But you did the thing. Gamer Valine, you did the thing, and you don't like waking up at 6 a.m. You're not used to it. You don't bounce quarters off of the corner of your bed to make sure that it's inspection ready. No. Guess not. All right.
Are you waiting for her to answer? Black Dragon threw $1 saying, call me a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist if you want.
All right.
As I understand it, gender trenders, aka non-binaries, the majority of them are the result of social influence stroke engineering. I don't know, man. Like, I think it's the new state of rebellion. You know, you had punk, you had goth, you had emo. Now you got that. And I'm telling you, the up-and-coming one is faking mental disorders like schizophrenia or split personality. It's going to switch over. It will.
Oh, no, they've been doing that. They call it self-diagnosis and all that.
Yeah. You'll see a big uptake in that, and less people will be doing the whole non-binary thing. That's not to say that, non-binary people won't still exist, because goth still exists, punk still exists, It's just, it's not the trendy thing to do right now.
You know what's funny? I asked Unholy Reaper, a friend of ours, and he did, a couple tours, a little bit of contract work, and he's a military guy right down to his fucking bone marrow, this man, right? And I asked him, so we got the trans trenders and the non-binary and the fucking, the LARPing ass fucking Antifa people and so forth. And I'm like, okay, look, dude, you've done the things, you've been through boot camp. Do you think that boot camp would smarten these fucking people up, getting screamed at by a fucking staff sergeant or drill sergeant rather in the morning, having to get up and you got to shit shower and shave in 5 minutes and be out there for formation, etc. You think that would actually, you get a little something working with them? And he said, do you mean new boot camp or old boot camp? I'm like, that was his actual answer. He wasn't kidding. And I was like, there's a difference. And he goes, oh yeah, man, there's a fucking don't. You wanted the bed tidy. Okay. I don't personally make my bed. You know why? Because I'm just going to unmake it shortly thereafter.
The bed is always made.
All right, we're going to do this thing. Here we are. Boom. And today we're playing Polly's Crappy Florida Man Crime Mugshot Matching Game Deal.
Yes.
All right. And in case anybody's new to this or you guys don't remember how the game works, What we're going to do is we're going to have a mugshot in the middle. No, this is not a mugshot of, well, the man should have been arrested for
Gary Busey?
crime against art.
Oh, so that's Andy Warhol.
Yes,
right?
it's Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always pictures of Andy Warhol I put in the middle. Not because he's from Florida or because he's committed any crimes, just because Andy Warhol is an overrated hack that really, really sucks. But in any case, you will see a picture of a mugshot in the middle. And subsequent to that, there will be 3 authentic Florida man crimes that were really committed by a Florida man and or woman or somewhere in between. And you have to pick which of the actual Florida man crimes is the crime committed by the Florida man in the mugshot. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point each. It's a short game, but we're running over, so it all works out well. Round 1, ready? Here we go. There's our guy. Did he, 1, rob ketamine from a veterinarian? Did he?
Robed.
I was typing fast and it was late. There's going to be all sorts of that shit in here. So you're just going to have to
Looking forward to it, man.
You're just going to have to
Looking
work
forward
with
to
me on this, okay?
All right.
All right. Did he, 1, rube a ketamine supply from a veterinarian? 2, does he regularly walk on beaches with AR-15s to prove a point? Or 3, did he steal from Ronald McDonald House donation boxes again and again? What did this man do? Again,
It looks like he
all
frequents a
authentic
McDonald's.
crimes.
I'm going to go 3.
Okay, 3. He's a Ronald McDonald House thief. Ronald McDonald House
He's
poor
an
box thief.
Aficionado.
Okay. What do you think?
Ketamine.
You think
Ketamine.
he's a ketamine guy? Ketamine,
Yeah.
ketamine?
Yeah. I mean, I don't, maybe not even taking it himself, selling it to school kids.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I just assumed he was using it himself, but he might be selling it to school kids.
Yeah.
Chat is well, okay. I thought they were coming out strong, but there's a lot of 2s, mostly 2s and 3s in chats, and just a few stray 1s. And what did he actually do, you ask? He robbed the ketamine. Yeah. And CFR Auto Lovato, thank you very much for the $12. Hey, Polyamoose, if you outlaw political correctness and everything that spawned from it, life goes back to normal. We ended up being politically correct instead of polite and correct.
Yeah. But let's not be like that fucking non-binary pokey addict, you know?
Right?
Let's just fucking ban everything. I'm anti-banning things.
Yeah.
Like you're pro-banning?
You know what?
When you put it like that.
Well, you know, the conservative position, if you want to adopt it, always incentivize before you prohibit. Think about it. Okay, moving on. Round 2. Okay, we have a man. Now, did man, number 1, pick up his kid from daycare and then drunkenly return later to pick up his kid from daycare that he had forgot that he had already picked up? Number 2, did he steal scratch and win tickets and then attempt to cash in the winners, not realizing that all of those tickets would have been invalidated after theft? Or 3, was he involved in the Haitian president's assassination?
Don Cheadle really let himself go, didn't he?
I never see. Yeah, Don Cheadle actually did really let himself go. I mean, so much for Black Don't Crack. That motherfucker is looking bad. Like, whew. Have you seen him lately? No, seriously, look him up. Yeah, he's a.
I'm looking at him now.
It's fucking baseball mitt, that guy.
Baseball. I'm going number 2.
Number 2, he stole scratch and win tickets and then tried to cash in the winner.
You don't strike me as a bright man.
Right? Okay. Sinatra, what do you got?
I said number 2 like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, well, you should get closer to your mic and actually act like you're paying attention to the stream. But anyway.
I am. I said I'm going number 2.
You're going number 2.
I literally just said that.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going to the bathroom.
And in case you guys didn't know, there were numerous Americans involved in the Haitian president's assassination. That's not just some made-up craziness. And yes, the Haitian president was assassinated recently, in case you didn't know. But it had nothing to do with Donald Trump. It can't help with critical race theory, and it can't help promote the Democrats. So why would you have heard of it? You know what I'm saying?
Back on black crime.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it was, wasn't it? And the correct answer is hold on. What happened? 1. Yes, they found his child later at an unassociated business, and he has no memory of why or how or when he dropped his child off there.
Oh.
He picked up his
I
kid.
didn't pick that one because I didn't quite understand what it meant.
He picked up a kid from daycare, his kid from daycare, and then dropped the kid off somewhere. The kid had nothing to do with. He just dropped the kid off at an unassociated business, and then goes back to the school to pick up the kid from daycare. Again,
What?
All right.
that's how drunk
You know
he
where
was.
the kid is? Is that one of the missing kids from that fucking daycare that Shawshank Redemptioned out onto the fucking main road?
So in any case, scores 1-0 for Drunkle. Moving on to number 3. Okay.
Oh my.
What did this gentleman, Gary John Van Ryswick, do? One, did this Protestant pastor get arrested for the 3rd time filming minors in a bathroom? Number 2, did he perform a home castration on a willing participant? Or number 3, did he set fire to pants in a Starbucks bathroom? What do you think this man did?
I'm leaning towards number 3 here.
Again, all authentic Florida man crimes.
I'm gonna go with the castration.
I'm just looking at the marks, the slight injuries on his head. Though they don't look like burns. But it does look like he's had a rough time of it. He doesn't look like a pastor because of it. And I mean, the home castration thing as well suggests that it's not exactly a violent thing. However, setting fire to pants in a Starbucks bathroom implies that he's been hitting his head on some walls somewhere.
Yeah, they could be liver spots or fist marks. I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
That's true. That's true as well. Yeah.
Okay, so chat, it's pretty spread out. Lots of 1s, though. Looks like predominantly 1 because, Protestant pastors and kids. Am I right?
Yeah, so, they love it, mate. They love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pastors, not the kids. Damn it.
Number 2 is the correct answer. Sinatra's correct.
Yes.
He did, in fact, perform a home castration. No, he's not a medical doctor, on a willing participant. He's been charged with mutilation and assault, even though the man was willing because, sniffing balls and all.
Ban castration.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Discord has gone all fuzzy. I'm just going to restart it real quick.
All right.
All right, real quick, let's finish before Drunkle gets here. That way you can't get any points.
You want to do that?
Yes, damn it.
I noticed 2 things about the donations. 1, nobody in chat has guessed what song goes along with Patriotism Intensifies for a free point for chat. And nobody has hit the other donation 15. I worked so hard on.
13. I want to see that 13.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I got the 14. You fucks get the 13.
What the hell's going on? My Streamlabs just went to hell. And is it going to work? Is it going to work? I think it's doing it. It's thinking. It's working. Is it
Independence Day?
It is not the movie Independence
That would have
Day?
made such sense. Yeah, that would have made such. Well, because it's like Patriotism Intensifies. It's fucking George Washington.
Does that sound like that awesome of an orchestral song would have played during Independence Day?
It would not he walks into the hangar or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could see that. Yeah. Hey, my fucking goddamn Streamlabs UI sucks. Like, sucks a floppy donkey dick. All right.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, there. It's all fixed now. Jesus Christ. Okay, on to the next one. Tied up all at 1-1. Okay, here's this lovely specimen here.
Wow.
Florida lady. Did she swan? That should say swam. Fucking hell.
Swan.
Jesus.
Just trying to appeal to the British.
I'm not even kidding. I was drunk last night. Drinking. I wasn't drunk. I was drinking last night when I was putting this together, and I was doing it rather quickly, and things didn't work out so well. So, did she 1, swim naked in a stranger's pool? 2, during arrest, she claimed she needed to poop. She went away to poop and returned with a crack pipe in her bra. Or did she 3, was she arrested for masturbation in front of a chicken shop twice in the same week? Ah!
She whispers just to you.
Allahu Akbar.
KFC for the $13 says new alert. I want to see. Okay, let's see it one more time.
You baby secret, she whispers, just to you.
Allahu Akbar.
That's good. I'm going to guess 3 on this one.
Be careful of talking dolls from the United Arab Emirates or anywhere in the region, really. Just,
Yeah. We've all seen The Conjuring.
Yeah.
By the way, did you hear that? I said 3. I want to make sure you're paying attention to my guess this time.
Okay. And Drunkle, what is your guess?
This is screaming crack piping bra.
Is it?
I think it is.
Mad Cat, for the $1, is the song from Air Force One? No, it is not. Fair guess, but no, it is not. No, it is not. You know what? I will play the song again just for you guys. I know. You want to get going. The show's over, blah, blah, blah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hey, look. Here it is again. It should happen. It's not happening. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Armageddon.
Not Armageddon.
It's something with people walking.
It feels marchy to you?
It does feel marchy.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like
no,
big
yeah.
marchy, like they're about to march into something big, while everyone's just like, oh my God, be careful.
Okay, so we got Drunkle with the pooper with the crack pipe, and we got Sinatra with the masturbation in front of a chicken shop twice in 1 week. And the correct answer is she swam in naked in a stranger's pool. Doesn't this look like an older drunken wine mom that just thinks she could get away with that? That's what I saw. I thought this was going to be a giveaway for you guys.
She looks like she's really happy that needle is so close to her picture as well.
Right?
Is it Idiocracy?
No, it is not Idiocracy.
I'm just reading guesses from chat. Team
Oh,
America.
are you? Bryce got it. Yeah. John Adams on HBO. That's correct. It is the theme song from John Adams on HBO.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. It's so fucking well done. Paul Giamatti starring as John Adams himself. Laura Linney as Abigail Adams.
Who's John Adams?
He's the first vice president of the United States, second president of the United States. He was
not even the first president, the first vice president. He gets his own fucking series. Where's my fucking George Washington series?
But they've had plenty.
Have they, though? Name 6.
Jesus Christ. Do I really have to? Series? I don't know full series. I can name movies. You know what movie you should...
you did specify.
You know what movie you should actually check out? Let me leave.
Is it The Departed?
No. Jeff Daniels playing George Washington. I've got the Blu-ray of it right here. It's called The Crossing. It's an A&E original movie. It's better than you think. Totally worth checking out. It's about George Washington's crossing of the Delaware on Christmas Eve, 1776 to... well, actually, Christmas Day Eve of 1776.
But is it a Christmas movie?
It is a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I saw a great meme about that one time. You know the famous picture. Look. You know, for God's sake, man. Look right behind us. What's on the wall behind us? Washington crossing the Delaware. Learn your history.
No,
Read a book.
I actually, look behind me. I've got a Union flag and some soundproofing panels. That's what's behind me.
Read a book, God damn it. Okay.
Oh, and also, I keep shirts in here, and I keep white shirts, and I've not worn a white shirt in a while, but the other day I was like, it's sunny. I'm going to wear that linen shirt I've got. And I pulled it out, and half of it was for yellow from me smoking in this room. So that shit is fucking ruined now. It was just the one half that was poking out from the other shirts.
Who guessed?
I got a two-tone.
Hold on. I saw Police Academy. Who the fuck guessed Police? Fuck Tard 5 guessed Police Academy. Anyway, moving along. Score is still tied at 1-1. All right. This charming gentleman here.
Oh, God.
Yes. I think it's time to realize you have a hair loss problem, my friend. And okay, so what did he do? 1, botch a robbery and fell asleep in the attic. 2, stole a gator and threw it around to, quote, teach it a lesson. Or 3, set off fireworks in a public bathroom.
Well, it can't be 2 because all you need is an otter. We've established this.
Yeah, you just bring around an attack otter with you. It's fine.
I'm hitting 3 on this one.
You
He
going-
seems a firework kind of guy. He's got a load of shit on his face, like it looks like burns.
I'm gonna go botched a robbery.
Botched robbery. Fell asleep in the attic. Okay, and the correct answer is, I'm not kidding. He
Oh,
stole an
wow.
alligator and threw it around, and when asked by the police why he did it, it was to teach the gator a lesson.
You steal an alligator like from a zoo?
Yeah. Yeah.
It called my horse a nag.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You got to be on some heavy duty meth to have the bravery that this man has. And this alligator's clearly angry at him. Or that might be a crocodile. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Moving along.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. I forgot about this one. Holy shit.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. What did this particular individual do with the sparklies in their eyebrows? 1, threw a rock at a dump truck for driving on the grass. 2, shot at a neighbor for not finishing a pool job. Or 3, self-pleasured with a pickle.
I mean, is 3 illegal? It depends where he did it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Presumably in the butt.
He self-pleasured himself in the butt with the pickle?
Yeah.
Well, he could have gotten a large pickle, hollowed out, and used it as a organic fleshlight.
You raise a good point. But where did he do it, though? That's like, because doing it in the privacy of your own home, you're all right, aren't you? Really? You're not like fucking crimes against vegetation or anything here.
Captain Guardian Cardigan, that looks nothing like Irate Alex. Like, not even a little, man. That's so cold.
All right,
I don't
fuck it,
know.
I'll go 3.
Cheeky Photoshop, and I think
Sinatra's got... Matt Cat, thank you for the $1. Frida. Holly, can we talk about how good that movie was, though? Drunkle, get off my plane. Get off my plane! You know, Air Force One?
Plane of Existence?
No,
I've not
the
seen
movie
that.
Air Force One with Harrison Ford. Get off my plane! You know?
Nah, not seen that either.
No? Okay. But you saw that fight.
These are all very, very American things. It's like, because you sat there going, like, oh, fuck yeah, 7076. And I'm just like, well, that's about 200 years away from being fucking Cronenberg.
Well, you saw that fucking Snakes on a Plane movie, though, didn't you? Didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, thought I was going to catch you on that one. Okay.
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
like snakes or planes.
Okay, Sinatra's picked 3. What are you picking?
I'm going dump truck. He threw a rock. You see, because he's all glammed up. He's ready to go out, right?
He is
And
glammed
then
up,
he's
that's
walking
true.
out. And then, like, some fucker comes along, fucking dump truck. He's like, oh, I'm just doing my job, mate. He's like, hey, get the fuck off my grass. Throws a rock.
Okay.
Misses as well. Incredibly limp-wristed.
You don't think he was the man with the high .9 millimeters shooting at his neighbor for the unfinished pool job?
No, it's the eyebrows. It says that he was ready, like, because he got arrested. He didn't, like, go, oh, I'm going to get a mugshot done, so I'm going to put some glitter on my face.
Oh, fair enough.
You know, he got arrested in spite of having glitter on his face. Yeah, no, what?
He self-pleasured with the pickle. Sinatra's got it. So the 2-1 Sinatra. Well done, sir.
No,
Well done.
explain this.
What?
Where? How do you?
Oh.
Where did he do it?
In public, he shoved a pickle up his butt.
When
A public park.
Like in
a
an
park.
Arby's?
Yeah,
In a park, right?
In an Arby's.
Okay. Pickle up the butt. All right.
Why did you go to Arby's? I don't
that than a park.
You know what? I don't do Arby's, man. I just don't. Fuck Arby's.
I don't do pickles anymore.
Right. Yeah.
As of now.
Well, this man does pickles. All right, moving along. Yeah.
Would it have been too soft?
No, if you get a nice Vlasic pickle, a kosher pickle, they're pretty crisp, man.
And
Yeah, I
they're
thought it was
ripped for your
just-
pleasure.
You're pushing rope at
They
that
are.
point, yeah.
Yes. All right, moving along. The penultimate one. We have a man. Now, what did the man do? Did he smuggle meth in his penis into jail? Did he, 2, wants credit for an invisible sculpture made of nothing, thus getting arrested for blackmail? Or 3, he wakes
Blackmail.
or 3, he woke the neighbors by screaming and pretending to be a firework. And I saw the video. He's actually screaming, firework! Boom! Boom! Firework! And you hear the people screaming, shut the fuck up! Would you shut up? Like, it's great.
You're
it's
not
great
a firework, Jordan. Go back to bed. You got a job interview tomorrow.
Trunkle.
I'm judging by his red eyes. It looks like there was something in his penis.
There was something. Oh, hey, Stargazer Knights is here. Hey, Stargazer. And she is guessing.
Stargazer pies.
And she is guessing 1.
I'll go 1 too. Fuck it. 1's all around.
1's all around, and you're both correct. He smuggled meth into